On our last episode of Wonderlust, the team confronted Troy's father, Extraordinary Logford. They learned that he knew of the trouble Troy was in, and his answer to that was to build an airship that would take them to another island where they could start anew. And Troy, showing how much he's grown over this journey, scolds his father along with the rest of the team, telling him that he's part of the problem and warning him of the danger that this island faces, though he only seemed concerned with himself. Meanwhile, Troy's brother was orchestrating a deal with the wonderful trade company that he passed on to Troy out of frustration. With full access to the army of Clockwork Soldiers, Runt began augmenting them to be the ace up their sleeve. And now, my friends, we venture back once again into the world of Wonderlust. We hear the sounds of tools clanking against metal as Runt works away at the army of Clockwork Soldiers here in the basement, the underground of the Logford estate. Troy, Blink, WD, what have you been doing while Runt kind of carries the whole fucking plan on her shoulders? I don't know, kind of smartest girl in the world, or nothing crazy.
I'm probably next to Runt, like, just handing her things.
Oh, holding the flashlight? Like trying to point it in the right place, but you can't exactly get the right angle. WD, I need you to roll sleight of hand to get the flashlight to the right position.
Okay, so do you want me to put it? Okay, where do you want me to put it? Because, like, I think you want me to put it over here, but, like, I see your hands working over there. It's a 10.
Okay, a 10. Runt, you're trying to work in this darker part of the workshop. The lights have gone out above you, and WD is here holding the flashlight. But it's not really, if anything, it's like casting a shadow over your hand, making it to where the thing you're working on is like the only thing you can't see. So, like, it's like even harder.
No, move to the right, up, move to the right.
Wait, your right or my right?
You are blonde. How do you not know the difference between right? We are like looking at the same thing. We have the same right and left right now.
Okay, so I just pulled out the user's manual, and I think you missed a washer about 10 steps ago. So we are gonna need this to kind of take this whole thing apart, the whole chassis. I did find the washer though in this little Ziploc bag taped to the bottom of this chair.
Who the fuck do you think you want to tell me how to do my job, all right? Let me read that manual real quick.
Troy, you're reading the manual. I need you to make an intelligence check.
It's just a fucking, like, I picture like it's a fucking Bionicle manual. Here we go, dude. What the fuck? 18.
18! Okay, Troy was right. The washer was missing.
Fuck, he's right. Start it all over, my God.
Well, you better put a dryer in, too.
Yeah, you know what? Don't you guys have something, like, better to do? Because there's just too many people crowded around trying to help. I'm better when I work alone on this.
Well, you guys have been working away. I actually set up a little net here, and we have these cogs. I figured maybe we could play some, like, ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, as long as it's 30 feet over there.
You're gonna have to deal with 10.
All I'm saying is you haven't seen my throwing arm, bro, but all right, dude, 30 feet's what you think is gonna be okay.
I'm not really a sports person.
So, Blink, you're not helping in any way. You're just kind of hanging out.
I'm playing ultimate frisbee in the background.
All right, awesome. Roll an athletics check.
15.
You start playing frisbee with Troy, and you throw the frisbee. It accidentally goes over top of where Runt is working, and Troy looks over at it. Something sparks in his eye, starts chasing it, and you know that he's about to go and topple into all of this work. So you...
Dude, why do you always make it my fault? You guys always do this. You always do this. Someone else will roll bad, and you'll be like, yeah, you dropped the thing, and then Charlie's character shows up and slips on it like a banana peel, destroying the entire scene.
Dude, but of all the people, who would crumble all of this? Who would fall into it?
Yeah, who would fuck this all up?
Be honest with me, Charlie. Be honest. Who would do this?
I didn't do it, though, but I didn't do it.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm God. I said it happens. It happens. But it's okay because quick thinking, Blink flies up into the air, grabs the frisbee, throws it away. Troy, you run over to get it a different direction. You catch it fucking amazingly. It is gold medal worthy.
Wow.
Yeah, why is Troy like acting like a dog?
I didn't earn any of that. I just got turned into a hound.
It's okay.
It's frisbee.
Runt, what are you using, you would say, to build out this army?
I don't really have any skills that, like, I don't have any proficient skills that would work here. I don't think so.
Can you just do intelligence and add your proficiency bonus, maybe?
Oh yeah, I could be using my Tinker's tools to do this.
Okay, so Runt, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check, adding your proficiency with your Tinker's tools. And how everybody else performed on these checks has determined what the DC will be.
I held that manual pretty fucking well. That's all.
You
I'll
did,
say.
actually, yes. You held the manual well and it worked.
WD naturally is just gonna always be like, can I help? Can I help? Can I help? Can I help?
WD is the only one that did make it harder.
You're holding a flashlight saying, "Can I help?" And like in the middle of your asking, Runt turns on like a little, like clicks a little button and a light shines from her goggles. I'm focused, all right? Okay, that's my last luck point. Here we go. 21 plus 4, 26, 25.
You, Runt, in this time are able to create a switch that will turn off these clockworks whenever you please. And you, on top of that, have 11 clockwork soldiers that you can augment, change, control, do whatever you'd like to in any way. What will you be doing with them?
11?
Like total that we can fuck with.
Yes.
All right, the switch is done, okay? With this button, I like kind of like clink it into the, like, I guess heart piece of the armor. With this button, as soon as I slap it, or you know, bump this button, bop it, twist it, forget that. Anyways, once I hit this button, all of them go off. All of them, except 11. These I am hollowing out, and these are gonna be just like my armor that I'm wearing right now that I still have to finish, and I'm gonna do that as well. These right here, you can get in it, pilot it like a mech, infiltrate them, and then whenever I pretend to be the inventor and bring them the teleportation device, we can all ambush them. And after that, on our toes. I don't know what we're doing after that. 10 of these are hollowed out to become armor for you guys and our allies, whoever we want to put in these. One of them is going to be my little remote-controlled soldier. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with that one, but it's the card up my sleeve we cannot tell anyone about. All right, that's the secret.
Should we press the button now just see if it works, or like is it one-time press kind of thing?
Definitely a one-time use.
Okay, should you maybe have it somewhere that isn't like directly on your chest? Because I feel like if you go through a door frame wrong.
Yeah, and like what if you accidentally like bump it? Like you have nothing covering this button right now, and what if you bump it and it presses and everything just kind of
like, should you at least have like some sort of like glass pan, or like maybe you can install like little keys, like little keyholes in both the kind of like the nipples of the armor. Blink can have one, I can have the other. We can twist them at the same time, and then it'll all pop open and you can hit it.
Did you just insinuate that you would be nipple twisting?
Well, no, I'm just saying like they would have to be on either side symmetrically of the button. The button's in your chest. So
It's only one button. There's not two of them.
Right, okay, but like right now the button could be accidentally pushed, right?
I'm not open to criticism right now. It's right here. And it can't easily be, look, it's not gonna be, all right, I'll put on, there's already, you guys are stressing me the fuck out, all right? I gotta calm down, just give me one.
Actually, Runt, you have been working yourself pretty hard down here.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude, I already have 2 points of exhaustion.
time for 3.
Which is going to make it really hard when you roll this Constitution saving throw.
Hyperventilating, Run is trying to show that there is a cover on the button. It's like a glass. It's like separated. It's right there's the wondrous coal inside the chest piece, and then right above that is the new button, and then there's glass. Okay, so you will open it and press it. It'll be very dramatic.
You actually have to break the glass to be able to do it. You have
There's
a little hammer.
There's like a
and
little tiny hammer.
Yeah.
You're rolling a Constitution saving throw.
Flat, it's gonna be 13 plus 4, 17. I'll add Flash of Genius. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then minus 4, 21, 20, 19, 18. Jeez, that's a lot of fucking resources just to get an 18.
You feel that burning in your lungs and your throat. It starts to build up of saliva and mucus, starts to like get all up in your nose, and it's almost like every time you breathe, it's fire going from your nose down to your lungs. But you center yourself and catch your breath before you get too out of hand, and you just succeed the check.
Oh my god.
Hey, dude, are you okay, Ron? Do you need like a lozenge?
I get it worked up because we have so little time to like put this together, and I have a lot more to do still. So Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just, this is my part of the plan to get us in, to put us at an advantage. I need help figuring out how we're gonna stop them, if not violently. I don't know if violently is the right way to solve this thing that they want to do, you know?
I stopped listening after you said you need help. I'm proud of you for admitting that. Tell me what you need, Runt, and I'll get it done.
God fucking damn it. Blink, you heard me right. WD, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so proud of you.
Neither of you heard me? Fuck!
I heard like non-violent.
Yeah.
My head hurts. No, this is how we get it in. All right. Advantage created. No robot army against us. Now, on the part of convincing them not to do this without beating them to shit, which I don't think should be the answer, that part could use some team brainstorming. Also, I have to go to the street rats like now or soon. We have to tell them about this.
Well, it's maybe the threat will be enough. Maybe we don't have to.
I don't think the threat will be enough based off our sole experience with them. I actually don't even think prison would be enough, to be fair, because like, have you saw fucking Tony Tiger out there? Like, Jesus.
I didn't.
No, you didn't, but Troy did. Look at, I mean, like,
I wouldn't want to be a guard in that jail, bro.
I think he could just snap the bars in half.
That's for sure. That's like a Tai Lung situation waiting to happen.
So maybe we do just explode them to a different dimension, you know? Like, give them what they want, but like on a lower, smaller scale, I think makes the most sense to me, but...
I could probably do that without the whole, you get in a suit of armor and infiltrate the ranks and then we ambush them.
Oh, but that's so cool, Ron, dude, but it's so cool. And it makes sense anyway. It totally makes sense. So we should do that anyway.
But even then, they would still get what they want, which would mean that their actions and the fact that they have sacrificed so many people and that they are doing this without the consent of our people, that all of that gets justified if they get what they want. They basically get rewarded.
I don't think what they want is actually to go back to this place. I think what they want is to take everyone with them, or to make this kind of their like messed up own twisted world. It's kind of like what my dad is doing, but like a little different somehow. I don't really know. I can't really make all those connections right now.
So like, I think you're saying that Tony the Tiger has like a savior complex.
I think he does a little bit. So I think if we send him by himself there, I don't think he'll probably just get eaten by like a T-Rex.
I feel like that only delays the problem, Unless, is it time travel? Are they trying to go back in time, or is it another island on the world?
It's like another dimension, I think.
I think it's another dimension, but that way we
What if he comes back one day, like finds more wondrous coal or more magic in the dimension?
What if there's other people in that other dimension?
True, we would be kind of dooming them to suffer under Tony the Tiger, yeah.
It's just as selfish as what they're doing.
He had an actual name, right?
I just don't remember his name, to be honest.
No, me
And
neither.
You think that would be like burned into my brain after?
No, guys, the fact that we keep saying Tony the Tiger, I've forgotten his name. Like, I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. I'm fucking with you. I'm looking through my notes right now trying to find his fucking name.
We could probably find it by looking in the comments of
Aldrich. I remembered.
Aldrich. Okay, I'm gonna call him Tony. Listen, Run, you're right. There could be people there. We could be making it someone else's problem. We shouldn't do that anymore. We should send him into space.
Yeah,
Hey, I think that'll kill him.
Right?
I mean, like, we spent most of this time trying not to kill people. Minus like one or two, maybe one or two people died.
Except for that one time you tried to kill Troy.
Listen, no fault. Listen, bygones be bygones.
Oh, they're bygone.
They were by?
Yeah.
Does that make it a hate crime now? Oh, God.
Did you do it because they were by?
It's an important distinction.
It certainly didn't help their cause. Anyway, we got something.
Everyone, come back to reality. Hear me out real quick. Did Tony say why he wanted to leave this dimension? If it's a savior complex, is it what are we being saved from by going to this dimension? Just being below Wanda? There's nothing wrong with being on the underside of the island, right? The only problem is that the islands aren't connected. Like, we don't work together. They don't know we exist. That's the main problem.
Yeah, the way he said it is like this wasn't really your home and that he was gonna like lead everyone back to like the promised land kind of vibe.
Oh my god, he's crazy.
I don't think that this is a savior complex. I think he just wants control.
Kind of like they're more like a god complex.
I mean, WD, if you want to sit him down, like for sure, we can bring in no.
Well, listen, we tried talking to him and, didn't really work well.
Oh, I'm not saying I want to talk to him. I'm just saying.
Okay. Should we, like, take him out back? Like.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? When did this happen? All right, I feel like normally when we say, I'll kill him, that's like a joke, but this is not giving joke tone. This is like, we should kill him.
No, I genuinely, I mean.
Wait, we've been joking this whole time?
No, usually I'm joking about it. I don't know but you guys are joking, I can tell.
No, I'm pretty joking. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like, it's not like the main course. It's not like what I prefer, but like there is like a little mashed potatoes on the side splattered with his blood, Like.
I feel okay, but like appetizer-wise, let's start there. Is there any way that we could possibly, maybe... Okay, so if he thinks he's a god, in the sense where like he's all powerful, he makes the decisions, he knows what's best for us, is there maybe a chance we can show him how powerful our minds are, stand up to him, put him in his place without punching him, and then be like, we don't need you. That'll just make him mad. He'll try and kill us.
Yeah, he'll try to. No, he'll kill. Listen, he scooped 1 second. He went
Jesus Christ.
to Aeon and threw her off a cliff.
I mean, like, the only thing I can think of is trivia.
You think that'd stump him? Like, we just ask him 20 questions and he just fucking gives up?
I don't know. I don't think there's any way to like. I don't think there's reasoning with this guy, Ron. I hate to say it. I'm pretty sure if no one so far has talked him out of like committing like an island-wide genocide, I don't know.
He's not killing everyone. He's just taking them to a different dimension, right?
He's taking half the people to a different dimension. He's blowing up the other half, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of like blowing up this entire island, maybe world. I can't tell.
Is it Wonder that's gonna blow up when Reclaim gets pulled out, or is it the other way around?
Yeah, that's sure. That's definitely how it's seeming.
Oh, that's not so bad then.
Hey, dude, what the fuck, man?
That was a joke, clearly.
I don't think his plan really even thinks about the people in Wonder at all, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, I mean, if is he from Reclaim? Because I could see how the people of Wonder never thinking of us would get him there.
We're always just pushed off to the side.
We made a city out of your trash, bitch.
And I appreciate it.
No, you're right. I don't think anyone should be sacrificed, no matter what.
Well, let's start small here, okay? Our first and foremost goal, I think, should be saving our friends who are being held hostage and or potentially killed by these people. Hopefully not killed yet, preferably.
Okay, here's the thing. I think that should be priority A. We don't need to infiltrate them to do that, do we?
Well, they are kept prisoner there, so yeah, we super do.
We super do, and I don't think it's smart to like just kind of go at them without infiltrating.
Okay, so like all of this work has been for something. Do we know that?
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Tony has... I shouldn't even give him the honorific.
Mr. Tiger.
Tony Tiger has persuaded a numerous amount of people that what he's doing is right. Right? So is it worth trying to get through to everyone that isn't him? The people around him, maybe? The Wonders Trade Company seemed pretty fucking evil, so I don't really know if it's possible to get through to them.
Yeah, I mean, like, from what I know, they have Wonders Trade Company, the Church, and I guess the Vixens as well. I don't know if they have anybody else under their sleeve, but...
There is an alignment chart pinned in this group chat right now.
All right, yeah, the Vixens, the Wonderful Trade Company, the Farmers, and Oasis Flora. Wait, no, that's just the alignment with us.
They hate us. Yeah, those guys hate us. I do recall actually explicitly that I think 2 out of 3 of us maybe punched their leader in the face and knocked him out.
2 out of 3, there's 4.
I wasn't there.
WD wasn't there.
Oh, wait. Did we punch him in the face?
Yeah, wait, why are we even talking about these guys?
I don't know.
All right, so so maybe we just get rid of him. Like, just get rid of the guy that leads all of this, and then we start to root out the corruption in the Wonderful Trade Company.
Now we're on the same page.
We can't just deal with just the one thing if multiple categories of, not categories, multiple factions on the island believe in what he believes in, because if he's gone, so much is going to take up the mantle.
We don't actually know if they believe in what he believes in. We just know that they're siding with him. there could be another reason. They could have their own things to gain.
Oh yeah, Dad.
Yeah, I figure if we take out the way they're doing this, and the big tiger himself, I mean, sure, maybe they'll still be like a bit of a problem, but I don't know that they're gonna want to blow up the entire island.
Troy, do you think it's possible for Wanda and Reclaim to have a bridge?
I don't see why not. I mean, like, we've managed to come together with objectively, and I'm sorry to say this, Troy, objectively one of the worst people who could have come down here, and we've managed to make it work, you know? Like, we're cool now, we're chill.
I'd like to do that with the Wondrous Coal and Ripley's, initial ideas for it. I think we could. What do you think, WD? I don't know. You guys have been living longer than I have, so I don't know if I'm being idealistic or altruistic or any of the icks. I don't want to give the ick with this.
I think it just depends who's running everything.
You think there needs to be a leader? Why can't it be community led?
Well, that's what I mean. Everybody that's been the big guy in all of these scenarios have been people who don't want to take action, people who don't want to change anything, don't want to bridge the gap.
Yeah,
I think we just have to show them that it's possible.
I think you're right.
What if, by broadcasting his execution to every TV channel on the island?
So that's a little extreme. That's a little extreme.
I think I get where we're going.
So like that sounds like a sprouting dictatorship, actually.
That's kind of like a Troyed up idea, but I think we can work with it.
Okay, all right.
Remember, there's no TVs.
We just have to invent TVs first.
That's the first thing I thought in my head was, what's a TV? But I didn't want to kill the improv.
We have the radio.
We have the radio!
So we could fake his death. We could just make a and
Like, if the whole world finds out about this, I don't know if they are, like, this doesn't build a good case for Reclamites.
If we kill the dude, we look really fucking bad.
Obviously. But if we go, I don't know what... Things always get violent with these crazy-ass people. I don't fucking know.
I also, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, why is he so important to so many people? What has he done for them?
well, I think probably give people hope in some way.
By doing what? Saying he's gonna do something?
If I remember correctly, he's also shown, immense amounts of magical, wondrous coal power from himself. Like, he presents as something like a deity, right? That's what that lady said to Troy.
I mean, like he leads people on the pilgrimage up the hourglass. What?
Can't say pilgrim.
What do you?
Why? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with pilgrim?
You can't say pilgrim.
Tony, you can't say pilgrim anymore.
No, but I was a pilgrim. I can reclaim.
No, seriously.
Yeah, I did the pilgrim.
No, dude, you can't say pilgrim
You
anymore.
can't say pilgrim anymore.
Are you guys doing a bit?
No, seriously, I did the pilgrimage. I can reclaim this word. I will keep on saying it.
What the
Okay.
fuck do you mean you did the pilgrimage? What are you talking about?
You were there,
Keep saying it. You keep saying it. We're gonna have to cut it all out because you can't say pilgrim anymore.
Troy. You're a pilgrim too.
For you, it might have been a pilgrimage. For me, it was just a walk. For me, it was just a hike. I'm just a hiker, dude. I'm just a hiker.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Only pilgrim we can talk about is Scott.
You touched the crystals.
I don't know what you're talking about,
You
dude.
touched the crystals. That's
I
like
don't
the
know what you're
entire
talking
point of the pilgrimage. Is you touch the crystals and by doing a pilgrimage you become a pilgrim technically.
I think Runt is right. We can't kill this dude because
Well, we can in self-defense. I mean, if it goes poorly, I'm not about to tie my hands behind my back and take be slapped into the past.
well, yeah, but I'm saying we're not gonna convince anybody by taking away somebody that's promised them so much, but we can show them something. We can show them somebody that has done a lot. We can show them the inventor.
Okay, but what is the inventor actually no offense, but what is the inventor actually done?
Like everything in Reclaim at least.
You can see WD. She looks fucking pissed.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, as far as contributions to society go, probably the
Every
inventor followed by
God.
Runt. Okay.
I appreciate that, but I don't know if I would put God as anywhere. I don't think that the gods that we met have contributed at all. Like they have not done anything because I didn't know of them until.
No, I mean Big G.
There is no. Wait, which Big G are you talking about? Because I met one fairly nice, medium-sized G. I don't.
Anyways, all I'm saying is we have the same power as he does. In retrospect, what has he done for these people other than promise things and show them a couple magic tricks?
So, I understand where you're coming from, WD, and I think it's a great idea, but we basically need to combat the hope that he has given other people with a greater hope. And
What?
well, yeah. Well, what do you think? What do you think a religion does for the motherfucker?
My question is, what hope? Like, why did people need to hope? What's so wrong with our lives? Other than the lack of resources.
I mean, life can be tough. Have you been?
Guys, I think it's the 1%, dude. I don't think this is like
Okay, so we should eat them.
I think we should eat the rich. Oh, fuck. What the fuck have you guys done to me?
You hear, all of you would recognize it, the sounds of the clock tower striking 8 times, meaning the sun is going down. The day is soon to end.
Shit, when's the deal? I look at my clipboard. When's the deal?
It just says tonight, sundown.
Okay, so me and Troy need to do that at some point.
8 o'clock, the sun is going down.
All right, listen. Who's going in the first mechs to infiltrate as a part of the deal? Because I still need to go talk to the street rats. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to get them in the mechs and get them a part of the deal now. And Doppler might have more information about the whole thing that might help us, combat it. Or argue against it or something.
Someone's got to sign for the package and present it legally, so I think one of us has to not be in it. We could try dressing me up as my brother. We could just get my brother.
It doesn't sound like your brother wanted to be involved anymore.
Yeah, your brother gave the job to you, so he didn't have to do it.
I think that would be bad, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I have history with the guy, right? The overseer, so I do feel like I should be there.
Yeah.
A part of the clipboard, does it say where this shipment is going?
Yeah, it's going to the Wonderful Trade Company in Docktown, where they will take it to the Overseer's Island.
It's not going where the Mountaineers are?
No.
Our friends are kidnapped at the Mountaineers. This would not even get us there.
Everyone is up in Arofel. That is what you heard last. You would know that this shipment, at least the deal, is going down in Docktown.
Yeah, with that information, it doesn't really make sense to put ourselves in the robots right now, does it?
So everybody is still being held at the same place that they were last.
So this is just the last thing you heard. I mean, by the train, it'll probably take about an hour to get there.
All right, easy.
That's if you can use the train. If you're not using the train, that's how long it took you previously. If you're not using the train, if you're walking, it'll probably take about 4 or 5 hours.
All right, so lots to do. Don't have enough information. Don't have a lot of time. I think, unfortunately, there's gonna be a little bit of a split here to get everything done that we need, all right? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go, I have this. She brings her bag, swings her bag off her shoulders, and then opens it up, reaches in, rummages around the bag of holding, which has a lot of things in it, pulls out Wondrous Coal. Nope, not that. And then pulls out the Sending Stone. I can't remember if I ever gave this to one of you guys, but I've had it for a while. We'll just say that you gave it back, and it was in my bag. She pulls it out. All right, so this will allow us to communicate over, vast distances. And here, I'm gonna give it to, who's going in the robot?
I think me. I mean, I think it makes sense.
I mean, is there anything around here would your dad have things like this to keep us in communication? I only have one, right? So
Let me scan.
You trying to remember?
Yeah,
he's trying to activate a robot.
Roll history.
that's a 2. Hang on, wait. Guys, check this out. I am going to use a little something called my tactical mind. I'm going to add a D10, and if it fails, use a second win and expend and use a D10. And if it fails, I don't have to expend the second win. But that is going to take the 2 to a 5.
I can Flash of Genius add 5 to it.
So I got a 2 that is turned into a 5 that could now be maybe turned into a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Troy, with a 10, you're working that Troy math, and you think about where your mind always goes is the big race. You remember saying, fuck, dude, no one can hear my fucking name when I'm winning, dude. No, when they shout out my name, no one can hear it. And your dad created something so that they could hear your name, dude.
Oh my god, guys, I totally forgot about the device. It lets everyone hear my name.
Almost like a megaphone, like a trumpet, that when used
So not helpful.
can be heard in all of Wonder.
In all of Wonder.
You wanted the island to hear your name when you were winning, and your dad made it happen.
And after that, radio came to be.
Oh my god, the device. I totally forgot about the device. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I start rummaging around. What does it look like?
Okay, so it is a small brass instrument that when you put your mouth to it and you speak, almost like a balloon, it opens up with these different colors, and it shoots up into the sky about 10 feet, creating this massive cone, and the sound is bounced around through a series of tubes through it, sent up into the sky. Everyone can hear it.
This is some Whoville ass fucking shit.
Yeah, no, I'm picturing like the bike when they're cutting the roast beast. That's like some kind of just nonsense. Okay, let's see. Does this thing still work? Blink, try whispering a secret in here. Let's see if I can hear it.
What's a good secret? I didn't stop wetting the bed until I was 12.
Everybody in the room make a Constitution saving throw as a blaring whisper echoes through this underground room.
Oh my god, dude.
I got a 25.
I got a 27.
14.
Troy and WD, you pass. Blink and Runt, you fail. Damage is 5. If you pass, you take half. And you hear from above, just like
Oh my god, dude. I totally just woke up my brother.
very faintly,
I get close to the microphone again. I say,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's Blink.
everybody roll it again.
17.
23.
21.
You're just gonna keep talking into this fucking thing and we're gonna be taking damage the
Now
whole
the good
time.
news is, now, guys, this might be a very effective weapon though as well. I didn't realize.
Hey, we can like kill everybody ever.
This is like Agent Orange.
I only know the annoying one. Who's the agent one?
Agent! Agent!
The damage once again is 5. I'm just gonna say the DC is 15.
You gotta stop. Blake, stop, dude!
Blink, it like still hurts you. It still hurts you to do it.
You're feeling the pain, right? You're feeling the pain. Okay, this is good. I didn't know that horn said anything other than my name.
Now I'm afraid to talk. What if it like?
Just don't talk into it.
Well, yeah, but like, what's the range on this thing? Like,
Oh, it's the range is it's everyone, dude.
everyone?
Yeah, man.
Like everywhere?
Yeah, so that everyone can hear my name.
All at once?
Yeah, everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh God. Yeah, take this back. That was you.
Ron, who should we give the sending stone, and who should we give the large funny trumpet?
Blink, here's the stone. Just contact me. Tell me everything that's happening when you get wherever the robots get. And, keep us updated. I'll inform them when I reunite with them. Troy, hold on to the trumpet. Because I imagine, WD is going to Arofel to try and save Ripley, right? So you gotta back her up after you do the deal. And then if anything goes wrong in Arofel, while I'm in, I don't even know if I'll fucking hear you, but while I'm with the street rats, then just sound the alarm.
Okay, should we have some kind of like code word? Troy.
Yours. Gotta keep it discreet.
Either one works for me.
Probably sneeze into that thing and I'd get it.
Okay, wait, if things are do good, I do Troy. If things are do bad, I do York.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. But in case you missed it, part of the plan, just in case these robots don't go to, where in Arfel, where the Mountaineers were, where our friends are being captured, WD, you're going on your own to try and get her out. Right? Does that sound good to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Break.
You got this. Stay low, stay loose, stay greasy. Boys, we've got a plan. Hands in, hands in, hands in.
Hands in.
Hands in.
Is it?
Smokestacks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Smokestacks!
Let me yell it loud enough to go through the big trumpet.
You do it in the trumpet?
The trumpet should pick it
Oh
up.
God, fucking damn it.
Roll it.
25!
Natural one, baby.
You hear from above,
Yeah, I failed.
I've taken like 10 damage.
you guys all go off your separate ways. Just let me make sure I've got this right. Runt, you would like to sneak your way back over to that hole and go down into Reclaim, where you will meet up with the street rats.
Right, correct. Yep.
Troy and Blink, you will be posing as your brother or just as yourself?
I would like to pose as my brother.
Okay. Are you doing anything to disguise yourself as your brother, or just kind of banking on that Logford look?
I should probably do something. Okay, does anyone here know how to make me different?
Yes, one I think.
It's gonna take a really, really long time.
Okay, I need to look like my brother.
You could probably dye your hair and crouch and pass as him.
He wears like a white dress shirt with suspenders and black pants and shoes.
I will dress like him over my tracksuit, like I'm Superman. So I can pull it off if I have to.
Are you still wearing the trash bag?
I don't know what I've been wearing. I think I've been wearing just Nalep.
Yeah, you have that for sure.
Can he camouflage? Can he like chameleon into looking
You haven't
like?
fed him in a while.
Oh fuck. Oh, does anyone have like fruit snacks or something?
No.
Reach into my pockets, it's just crumbs.
That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I stick my hand into WD's pocket and I start like absorbing the crumbs.
You stick your hand into WD's pocket.
There's probably nails in there.
WD, you have a lot of like trinkets and items in there, and you feel a burn on your leg after a second.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Stop wiggling around. I'm trying to find the crumbs.
Stop! Get your fucking fingers out of my pocket!
Fucking hungry. Shut up.
You're lighting me on fire or something! Stop!
You take 1 damage, and you reach in your pocket after you get out, and there's a hole in the pocket.
I thought you had meat.
Why would I have meat?
Someone's gonna have meat.
You kind of just hear it like in your ear, just going.
Oh, that does not sound healthy.
Troy,
Yeah.
roll. Roll another con save.
Yeah, bro. That's a 25.
Okay, you. What do you do to keep Nyap from eating you?
Does my brother have any sort of like snack fridge or something in here?
Roll investigation and do it fast.
Yeah, I am. Oh, dude, I don't feel so fucking good. 16.
You're not able to find any food down here, but you know the Logford kitchen is right upstairs, and there is every bit of food imaginable up there.
I bolt upstairs and I like slap both of my hands on the counter, and they're like wet, like right, because it's got this fucking substance all over it. And I start like rolling myself through the counter, like absorbing this stuff. I open the fridge and I like hurl my body like pelvis first into the fridge, and I'm like trying to like get everything like on my body that I can, and I start going, dude, hell, dude, hell, dude, it's hungry, dude, it's hungry, and I'm grabbing like both sides of the counter of the fridge like this, and I'm like, I like got my body in the fridge, like it's like pulling me in. I'm so hungry, it's tearing me apart, dude.
We will return to Troy and Yep very soon. Right now, Blink, I imagine you are going to need to get into this armor. That's going to take about 10 minutes.
So how do I do this? Is it like dangerous? Oh, that's tight. That's a little tight.
Just imagining like the longest sequence possible.
Pins like sticking to your fucking shoulder so that you can like move the.
Ow! Ah!
It's like attaching itself to all your joints.
Ron, make sure to disable the spring locks.
The what?
Oh right, I start tightening spring locks on the joints and the legs. You're.
Wait, those are dangerous. I've heard those are dangerous.
I only heard 86, Ron. Don't forget there's 87.
I read the fucking manual. I know what I'm doing. Also, I made this shit.
Oh, that was a little bite. Ah.
Yeah, that's that a little bit. You get used to it though. The pain goes away after a little bit.
While they're doing that, let's follow WD. WD, you first are going to leave the Logford estate and head to Inarofell.
You watch WD leave Troy's house and somehow walks out with like a propeller hat and a t-shirt and a big bright rainbow swirly lollipop, and the t-shirt reads, "I survived the Logford estate." And then there's like they made new merch based on the experience that we had in, and it's like flaming robots and shit.
Yeah, dude, we've got drop shipping around the clock. Like, just constant, just pumping it out.
I mean, I have no idea where I'm fucking going.
You've never really been up here, and now on your own, you're kind of looking around. For the sake of you not getting fully lost, they would have given you like a little bit of direction on where to go.
I got Apple Maps.
Inarofel is north from here, and you were told there was a train that would take you there. Walking out of the Logford estate with all of these knickknacks and doodads on you, you immediately get the scent of smoke in your nose, and you're stepping through this snow as it is falling down heavily at the moment, looking around for a train station. The area around you outside of the Logford estate is, I would say, fairly desolate, and there's no train at the station in front of it. Off in the distance to the right, you see some buildings, some warehouses, and you're unsure what's going on exactly over there, but you can see a few people with red coats, and they're all kind of walking around carrying stuff, moving them around in the warehouse. But off in the distance, over to the left, through a field of dead trees, you see that smoke that you're smelling just kind of very faintly through the obscurity of the snow falling.
Well, I do like smoked meats.
Who are you?
Cartoon, dude. You're a cartoon.
Does it look like a signal? Like somebody's trying to draw attention?
Roll perception to maybe get a better look.
Cool, that's an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, looking over at it, all you can see is like above just that big cloud of smoke. And it is in the direction north, kind of following the train tracks.
Well, they didn't really give me a train schedule, so, I mean, maybe I could find another station and catch it there. I don't want to be late.
I give you like a picture of like a train.
Whoa, thank you.
It like shows you how like the doors open and how you don't have to ride on top of it.
It's drawn in red crayon.
Yeah.
Yeah, go towards the fucking smoke.
Are you being stealthy? Are you trying to use the snow to obscure yourself?
No, I mean, I have no reason to.
Okay. As you trek through the snow, it is getting fairly high up. I would say about like midway up your calf, and so it is a little harder to trek through this. Although the train tracks have there is much less snow piled there, it seems like the train hasn't gone over this in a little while, and the snow is starting to cover the tracks fully. So possible that the train hasn't run here in a few hours at least. You follow in towards this smoke, and as you get closer, you see 5 of these train cars that have been knocked over, some of them lit ablaze. You see a box full of supplies, weaponry, and that is what was burning. It's mostly embers now.
Did it look like this train had like people on it, or was it all just like...
It looks like it was purely a supply run, not even manned.
Not even manned?
And you don't see the head of the train car, so at least there was no one on these cars specifically.
I'm about to rifle through this shit, and I'm just gonna find the biggest fucking bomb.
You approach this box of weaponry, and you're looking around it, and you see mostly like swords and here spears, but something about them, with your experience with Winter's Coal, seems magical, really just technological. It seems like they've been augmented in some way to use this energy and emanate it through the blade. And as you're looking around, does a 2 hit you?
Awesome, dude.
No!
That is scary. You gotta stop doing that.
That's so fucking freaky, dude.
Dude, Nate turned into a squirrel.
I got it. I'm a rat, you fuck!
You're from behind you. I fucking got him! I got him! You, like, somebody comes up at you with like a loose plank of wood and like smashes into one of the train cars and falls down. Fuck! You guys gotta go. I'm not gonna make it. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Dude, are you okay?
Oh, you fucking idiot! That's not one of them. Who is it? And you look down and you see
They're British? They're actually the Redcoats?
you see a familiar face down there. You met him briefly in Cogtopolis in your apartment, and strangely, he also snuck up on you and attacked you. It's Doppler, and he's laying on the ground, swinging this thing at the sky. You guys gotta fucking go. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck. Oh, just take me already. I'm ready to die.
Dude, I'm just chilling.
You're just staring down at him. He's covered in the snow. It's like all up in his eyes. And you look back over, and over behind some of the other train cars, peeking around, are two other people. You see a much shorter man, very hunched over, and he's got these round glasses and a big tall hat, and he looks out at you. And behind him,
Sorry, I just imagined the Monopoly.
behind him as well, you see a woman with an aviator's cap and a suit similar to the one that Troy wears.
Oh, shit.
And she looks out and just goes, "Who is that?"
Who are you? Are you another? Are you like Troy's sister or something? Does this like run in the family?
Sister. Wow, I've gotten a lot of. Okay. No, not Troy's sister.
I'm sorry. You know who Troy Longford is, right?
Dude, everyone does, bro.
I've had the pleasure. Yeah. Are you with them? They're not with the fucking. They're not with the trade company. God. Fucking shit.
Why would I be with the trade? The train and the yeah. No.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah, she was with them. She was with them, right? Hey, can you help me up? I'm covered in the snow.
Hey, I know you do. You blew a fucking hole in my wall, you asshole.
Whoa.
I have to pay so much of my fucking deposit for that shit.
They're gonna hear us, and you're gonna get us killed, and it's gonna be your fault. You'll help me up and shut the fuck up, please, and thank you.
You shut the fuck up. You almost hit me with the fucking plane, dude.
You shut the fuck up.
All right,
You shut the fuck up. All right, help me up.
I pull him up.
Oh, fuck. What are you doing here? You're with Run. You're with Run. Oh, fuck. Run's here?
Run's not here. Run's back. I'm looking for a friend. I'm just, the train wasn't coming, so I thought I'd just start walking.
Oh, yeah, that was us. Little trick there.
Trick is a bomb.
Word. Nice.
Hey, we don't know her. We don't need to be telling her about all of our plans. She could be working with them.
I'm not. Why would I?
Yeah, you're working with them.
Just chilling.
We're the dangerous sort. You better be careful.
All right.
If you're working with them, hey, what are you doing? That's not nice.
Nothing.
Nothing? She's pretty good at it, I'll say. She's pretty good at it. What's your name?
I'm WD.
Okay, all right. And WD? What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, like I said.
She just said she was looking for the thing. She said she was looking for the. What did you fire? What? I didn't actually fucking hear what you said.
I've got a friend that I need to go help out.
Okay, yeah, she's got a fucking friend, man. Come on, relax. Nice, this guy.
Hey, listen, is there any, other way than the train to go this way? I mean, I was gonna start walking, but it's getting pretty bad out here.
They're probably gonna send another train, but it's not gonna get too far. We're on the fucking. We fucking blew up the tracks here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking if there's any other way.
Use your fucking eyes. What do you think?
You got Uber? I don't know, man.
Uber? Now you're just fucking saying shit. I don't think we should work with this girl. She's fucking crazy.
Where, you want to work with me? Shit.
Hey, she could help. Hey, can you help? We help you look for your friend. You help us. Huh? How about that?
Well, yeah, what do you need? It also depends.
I wasn't ready for you to say yes right away.
If it's like drugs, I'm scared of. I'm kind of scared of drugs. I don't really.
I'm scared of drugs too. Fucking terrifying.
Okay, cool.
I've seen. My buddy ain't been the same. Can you guys get it fucking together? What? Okay. Let's find some shelter. It's coming down. I don't think the trade company's coming for this anytime soon. Yeah, what's the fucking deal with this?
So you're looking for the trade company, right?
Well, we was hoping they would come here and we could fucking, just give them the fucking 1, 2, 5, 6. We had a part of a plan and it didn't really go, we thought if we break up the supply chain, they wouldn't be able to get things over there to the town in Narrowfell, and then maybe they would come here and then we just jump them. It's been a couple hours, nobody's come. It's really fucking cold.
Oh man, I'm fucking sorry. So, if I could ask, why? I mean, what's your reason?
Fuck, what was the reason again? Are you kidding? Okay. May walks over to you and she just says, well, how about this? Before we, get too personal, you could tell us exactly how we could help you, and maybe we could get somewhere a little warmer.
Okay. There's a mountain.
Yeah.
My friend is at the mountain.
Your friend is at the wait.
The mountain is in this direction. That's kind of all I know.
What's your friend's name?
Ripley.
Ripley. You're going to help save Ripley. Why? How do you know Ripley?
How do you know Ripley? Why does everybody know Ripley?
She gestures up towards some houses in the distance. Maybe we could just let's get over there first, and we'll talk about it all. And as you approach, you see these massive, luxurious homes. This is a place that the others have actually never been to. It's called the Belt. This is more the residential district. So think like the suburbs, but the richest suburbs imaginable.
Right, so most of New Jersey.
Well, I've been in New Jersey. I wouldn't say it looks like
You
that.
haven't been to New Jersey. You've been to
Motherfucker,
Newark.
I've been, oh my God.
You've been to Newark, boy.
You always do this. You always do this. You always do this about New Jersey. You always get so fucking up about it. Oh,
I'm not up about it. I'm just saying.
You've been to Newark.
You were on the Hudson River, and that's it.
What the fuck is New Jersey? You're like, oh, this is such a cool place in New Jersey with the statue, and you can see the New York skyline. I'm like, wow, it's so cool that I'm far away from New York and can see it instead of being in it. That's so much cooler, and I'm so glad I'm here. Anyways, you guys fucking walk towards the town, and it's really rich, and it doesn't look like New Jersey. Anyway, we're gonna switch over to Troy Longford, who's in a fridge. Not New Jersey.
Dude, this place looks like New Jersey.
Troy, you roll a strength check to pull yourself out of the fridge.
Okay, I got you, dude. Here we go. I rolled a 2. That's a 7 total.
You go to pull yourself out of this fridge, but you hear a and you fly back into it, and the door shuts.
All right, buddy, I know. Oh, no.
I need you to roll initiative.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Initiative with the fridge?
Nope, not the fridge.
Got a natural 1. Is this how it ends?
Oh, I never wanted to fucking die in New Jersey, bro. It's 3 total, bro. It's 3.
Oh, it's not bad. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, with 10, you just kind of like feel something fly across the fridge and go into the side of the
How
fridge.
big is this fridge?
Dude, it's really big. It's a really big fucking fridge.
It's like a restaurant, like industrial fridge.
It's a walk-in fridge.
It's a fucking walk-in, bro.
You're rich as hell, bro.
Dude, I thought I got sucked into a fucking mini fridge, bro.
It is on the outside. It's a TARDIS fridge. So you go inside and it's fucking
You
huge.
can't just casually be like, it's a Okay, can I ask you a question? When things are rolling to hit me, should I be using my AC that I get with Nilep, or should I take Nilep off?
You can still use Nilep because it's not him attacking you. It's just things happening around you that happen to be hitting you.
God, okay.
You're fighting the cheese drawer, bro.
What do I do?
That does not hit you. Up next is you. It is dark. You just heard something smash against the metal wall of this fridge. It is fucking freezing in here. What do you do? This thing is pulling you away, technically, as you grappled right now.
Bro, I need milk. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try and also get a little snack while I'm in here. So I'm just gonna kind of like reach around and I'm gonna grab the first thing I find and I'm gonna hey, and then I'm gonna shove it in my mouth and
Okay.
see if it gives me strength.
Roll sleight of hand to reach out and grab something as close as you.
Here we go. 19. 2%. I can feel it by the way it swished against its own little plastic corners. Here we go. And I chug it and I win.
Good thing you rolled a 19, because if you rolled a natural 1, you would have grabbed a pee sample that you have to bring to your doctor later.
Dude, I have bro, it's right below the produce door. I have a whole drawer for it. I keep forgetting.
You have them stocked for doctor's visits?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't drink a lot, so it's best if I kind of like pre-game and like get it all set, you know?
Roll a D100.
I actually have months of pee stored from my teens to early 20s. 16.
16. Okay.
I grabbed piss from when I was 16 years old.
You grab this, it is it's like an apple, and you bite into it, but as soon as you bite into it, you look at the core, and it looks like molten lava and actually illuminates the area a little bit. And as you breathe out, you breathe fire.
Okay. Okay.
Lava.
No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Troy's lava apple.
Apple, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita.
As you breathe out this fire, the next check you make to break this grapple, you have advantage.
Can I do anything else?
Was that your action?
I don't know. Was it? I ate an apple.
It's just your action to grab something and eat it. Okay, you have a bonus action.
Okay, I guess that's my. I can't move, right?
No, you grappled.
Okay, I stay in the fucking fridge.
Okay, you stay in the fucking fridge.
Help! I'm in a fridge.
Does a 24 hit you?
Yes, dude.
You feel, actually, with this fire illuminating the area, you can see all around you. Let is grabbing at everything it possibly can, eating everything. At one point, it like starts to tear at the like metal lining, and it rips it off. And some of the like, what is it called, Freon in the fridge?
I don't know.
Like,
I've never been in a fucking
shoots
fridge.
shoots out at you, and like some of the cold starts to like it shoots out this cold gas at you.
Oh, it kind of tickles. Oh, it kind of burns. Ah!
Just to like freeze your like a side of your cheek. You take 8 cold damage.
8 damage. Get me out of this fridge, bro.
Up next is you. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna put my hand on Lep, and I'm gonna start petting, and I'm gonna start saying, it's okay. I've been where you are, but you're gonna get a tummy ache, Big Bud. If you keep going, you're gonna get a really, really bad tummy ache. Okay? All right. I know you're operating at a surplus. Okay? But you're going above your allotted length. I've got the fitness pal pulled up, bro. You're over your macros, bro. You're over your macros.
Roll animal handling.
Animal handling. As I handle my animal in the fridge, I'm gonna put both hands on my animal and I'm gonna handle it.
Stop.
That's a 19.
You hear this almost guttural sounding lep in your ears start to calm. And you feel less
Start to what?
start to calm. What?
It just sounded like you said
I thought you said start to come.
Oh, right, it starts to calm. Whatever. Jesus Christ.
Dude, while I'm rubbing, dude, I got both hands on my animal.
Jesus Christ. The fridge door opens.
You gotta do it, dude. Just do it, bro. Just do it.
The fridge door opens and you shoot out.
I what, bro?
Shoot out. You shoot out, and there's a little remnants of lep all over the kitchen.
He died?
No, still all over you, but
Okay.
Dude, I just leapt all over the place.
you land out into the kitchen, onto the island. One of the islands. This kitchen has 4 of them, and you see like a platter, and you look down at it, and you see your brother's face.
Okay.
You have now disguised self. You can use once per day.
I see.
And you breathe fire now for a little bit.
I do?
you ate the apple or
You
whatever.
know, the apple.
Just start to shoot fire. Wait. You weren't actually trying to kill me in there. You were trying to tell me something, weren't you? I start kind of like rubbing myself all over to comfort him.
It feels really sticky, like you're covered in aloe. That's what it
Right.
feels like. Like you're rubbing aloe all over your body, but it's like 6 bottles of aloe all over you.
Can't believe this is how it culminated.
Okay, I'm gonna say thank you.
You're rubbing yourself here in this kitchen, and you see the chef walk in with his large mustache, the big hat. He goes, Monsieur Lockvert, what are you doing?
I'm handling the animal. And I pull all of this aloe up over my face, and I start rubbing my face, and I start rubbing myself everywhere. And you see as my skin and my complexion and the color of my hair, as I slick it back with this wet grease aloe, I look like the BP oil spill duck when they did all the Dove on it and fixed him. So I like turn into this kind of like blob of like all this grease and oil, and then the more I'm rubbing, the more it starts to like kind of like peel off a little bit, like a big exfoliating layer, revealing the face of my brother underneath and all of his clothes as I give myself a scrub in the kitchen.
That is like a Jim Carrey mask, like, reveal.
The chef, I don't even know how to react to this. He just walks away. I don't even know what to do.
Not a word.
It will give you privacy. And he turns around and walks away.
I say, that's okay, you can join. And then I
He starts running away from this.
start shooting tendrils out around the room like venom.
Oh my god.
So Nilep now has the ability to let me cast Disguise Self. Is that correct?
Yeah, once per day.
Fucking cool. How long does it last?
How long does Disguise Self normally last?
It lasts for an hour, so maybe like if you'll allow me to.
Yeah, it's fine. You can cast it later.
All right, I'm gonna walk down the stairs. My leg's still shaking.
You get down there, run. You have just finished getting Blink into this armor, and you look over to see a sopping wet trolley.
Look any different? I say, hands on my hips.
A little like helmet slam shut, she's like Iron Man. So Blink's voice is like filtered through it.
You look really greasy, actually.
Jarvis, cover me in aloe.
There was butter my balls.
So like, how do I control this thing?
Oh, I
What is my
pretty much
mind?
connected it to like, no, it's not your mind. It's I've connected it to all the joints in your body. So just, move like normal and it'll move.
It's really heavy, right?
No, it's not supposed to be heavy. It's infused with wondrous coal. I mean, like, the whole point of it is that anyone can operate these, no matter how strong they are. Do you think that I was lifting this with pure fucking strength? They're moving around her like half next to you, which isn't completely finished yet. What did you think? I was like an ogre under here? I'm sick, dumbass.
I don't know, I just thought maybe you had like really good lower body strength.
No! I've had braces on since you met me.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it like that.
I thought her teeth looked fine.
Are you gonna be all right though?
Yeah, no, I mean,
By yourself?
probably. I mean, worst case I get kidnapped and I still have the setting sun.
It's okay. I'll be there until I sell you off.
Thanks, Troy. Always can count on you.
I really gotta get going. So, do you guys need me for anything else here?
No, we should probably get going too. Gives us plenty of time, Blink, to work on your march here. They all do have a very specific way they walk.
Okay, so step by step here, how do we do that?
It's kind of like I don't know if it's PSY or Psy. Have you ever seen Gangnam Style?
No, Troy, I haven't seen Gangnam Style.
No, I'm just kidding. They walk. They walk. However, I will say the way that they walk, unfortunately, Blink, is instead of walking left foot forward, right arm forward, they do walk left foot forward, left arm forward. You need to flip the way your entire brain operates, dude.
That's gonna take some getting used to, yeah.
You gotta reprogram your mind.
Okay, left, right. This is weird, I don't like this.
It's a little weird.
Why did you program them that way?
What? I didn't. That's just how robots move.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one who made this shit.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to tell they were a robot.
Like outside, like all the mechanical parts, and the fact that they're a robot. Yeah, I guess really hard to tell, Troy. Yeah, let's go sell me some fucking criminals. Let's go.
Oh yeah. All right. Runt, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. She's like packing up tools and stuff into her bag and just even getting like just more like metal and whatnot that was like left over from this assembly line, putting in her bag. Yeah, I have more things to do, but I'm not gonna do it here. I need to return to Street Rats, talk to them. I some stuff that I want to, build while I'm there at my own, crafting table, and I gotta see 3 strings and let them know I'm okay, and then fill the Street Rats on the plan. Like I'll be fine. I should probably go like now, before time runs out.
Before you go, while I was in the fridge, I got you something, and I'm gonna. Oh man, now I feel weird about it because it is cheese.
Dude, my bladder just like fucking immediately. I feel like I had to pee immediately.
And it's not because you're a rat. It was just
She snatches it from you.
All right, okay. I also did.
Pretty sure that's racist.
So in case that was racist, I got you something else too. I don't know. There was this part. I'm not really good at like the technology stuff, but this part looked like really important in one of the robots. So I took it out so I could give it to you because I thought you might really like it. And it's like a shiny looking cog with like a lump of wondrous coal in the middle.
That's cool.
Yeah. One of the robots is just like a pile of scrap that's been torn apart.
See there's bite marks in it.
She looks kind of like taken aback. I takes it from you. I think I know what to do with this. Thanks, Troy.
Thank God, because I have no fucking idea.
I do like cheese. I just don't like how you presented it to me.
No,
It's,
and that's how
awkward
I can
and
try
weird.
again. I can try again. I can absolutely try again.
No, this is cheesy enough. We're good. She raises
Okay.
up her little fist bump hand, a little gauntlet to fist bump.
I'm gonna put up my regular human hand. Stay safe out there, all right?
You guys too. I'll be fine. May hopefully even better when we meet up again. You know.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna work. Thanks for everything, Ron.
Yeah.
I gotta go sell my friend to a bad man now.
You got this, Blake.
Yeah.
I've never done this before in D&D, so I'm not exactly sure if this is the thing, like if this is how it works. But I'd like to give you all inspiration.
Yeah.
That works.
Holy shit, I'm gonna need that.
Thank you for the inspiration, DM. We love you, DM. Yay!
Including you, WD. You get it as well.
Yeah, WD's standing out in the snow and she goes,
Something awesome just happened.
my friends are freaking awesome. We're gonna freaking save the world.
Runt, you are on your way back to Trench, the home of the street rats. Been a long time coming, and because of your adventures in our very first episode, you know exactly how to get there. You would remember that the pathway you took was closed off, and there was a cave-in of sorts, but you'd also know that in the area there are plenty of others. As you step out, you meet the same overwhelming amount of snow that WD experienced upon stepping out.
Before you try to kill me, just the way you said overwhelming amount of snow. Is it possible? So you know how I built the sort of like platforms? What were they called? Not the like the pulley system of elevators
Yes.
in our
In Trench.
in the trench. Do I know where that comes out of? Like, am I able to go backwards?
So you built that pulley system mostly to navigate the terrain of Trench, as a lot of the homes for the Bat folk exist on the ceiling of the cave, and the floors of the cave are varying heights. There's no pulley system necessarily that sends you upward, because any kind of technology around one of the openings would alert the Wonderful Trade Company of its presence. So those have remained extremely discreet, and the locations haven't really been disclosed to you, but you know about where they are. Essentially, just before Docktown, there is a series of warehouses where the Wonderful Trade Company stores all of their goods, because, as you know, the ports only open up for a month or two a year, and all of the goods from those 2 months of trading are stored in these warehouses year round. And so that is a huge part of the economy here, is just storing goods, keeping goods available for the entire year, keeping them good. You'd remember going through those warehouses, and that was the first time you ever saw the Wondrous Coal, and it was on that job with Pinch and Doppler. You make your way back there once again, trekking through the snow, not knowing exactly how you're going to get back down into Reclaim, knowing that there is something in the area. But as you're getting closer, you see these Wonderful Trade Company soldiers moving in and out of these warehouses. I'm going to need you to roll a stealth check. And remember to subtract anything from your exhaustion.
Right, still -4. 20 minus 4 is 16. I will Flash of Genius, add 5. 21.
You're able to keep yourself hidden from these soldiers. Are you just trying to search for the opening, or?
I'll keep my eye out for anything that might, be important to their kind of like plans or inner workings or something. But I'm mostly just kind of focused on going to.
Roll for me just a general perception.
20 minus 4 is 16.
You'd hear some talk from the soldiers here who are prepping the warehouses to, it seems, house the Clockwork Soldiers for now. And the smallest bit of information you get is 2 of the soldiers, one woman saying to another, who seems to be under her, she seems like a captain kind of overseeing this operation, just make sure none of this gets on the train. We don't need to move anything until they're ready. We need the soldiers.
Is she talking about the Wondrous Coal? Is it easy to peek in that area real quick? Just a little.
Even a little peek with a 16, it's hard to tell exactly what she was talking about, but as you do peek in, you see they are kind of just taking these normal goods and throwing them out, almost as if it's like they're not going to need them anymore. You know, things like crates of food, furniture, things that are taking up space. They're removing it all. And you don't see any Wondrous Coal, but what you do see is these empty train cars with room for soldiers as well. So it seems like what they're transporting is likely just these soldiers up to the mountain.
Clockwork soldiers, right?
Yes, sir. That's about all you can get from these soldiers, but they don't pick up on your presence at all. Begin looking around for an opening. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
That is a 26 minus 4, 22.
Your mind instinctively goes to the original hole that you went down. And it's somewhat of a trek away from the warehouses, away from the fires. At this point, you're running and moving through the warehouses. I'm gonna need you to roll one more con save for me. I will tell you the DC if you'd like.
Yes. That'd be awesome.
The last time you rolled this earlier today, it was 18. You passed, but it did get harder by 1. It is now 19.
Yeah, just not to confuse anyone, when we leveled up again, I moved a lot of my rogue levels into Artificer, because things are changing. And, that's where Flash of Genius comes from, but I only got 1 left. I've used all of them, almost all of them. So here we go.
And there's no aura.
No aura, that's right.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You have so much aura.
I've got so much aura. All right, come on, aura, cure me of my diseases.
Just for that, I think you're gonna fail.
15 minus 4 is 11. If I added 5 to that, it would only be
16.
16. Yeah, I'm not gonna pass. I'm not gonna Flash of Genius. I'll save that.
Unfortunately, Runt, the white snow you see beneath you as you start coughing gets these flecks of red onto it. Your hands, even with the gauntlet covered in this blood as you cough it out. You take 1 more point of exhaustion.
Fuck!
And you take 17 damage.
Oh my god, gang! I think that potion is wearing off. I got 18 out of 47 hit points remaining. I'm about to pass the fuck out. Just existing, baby.
What level of exhaustion are you at right now?
3. I got 3 more to go.
3 more before death.
Pull out a little canteen.
Oh, you also lose speed.
My speed is minus 15.
Oh, God.
I get an extra 5 from my armor. So I move 20 feet. I move slow now. I move about as slow as a gnome.
You continue moving, however slowly, through the warehouses, looking for this opening. Your first instinct is to go to that first one that's closed up. You coughed up the blood, but you get there and it is still fully closed. But you continue looking around and you see some guard activity over near not really a cliff, but just like an elevation point, and you see some of them standing around it. And as you get closer, you can kind of hear them talking, and one of them says, "We're not supposed to go in yet." "Come on, I'm fucking bored out here. I'm freezing my balls off. What are we supposed to do?" "I don't know. Wait for command, I guess. Tired of sitting here doing nothing. I'm going in. If you go in there, I'll kill you myself." And they just kind of go quiet for a second.
What are they in front of again?
It was, so imagine like an elevation point in the ground beneath you, almost like a little hill, but it shoots straight up, and they're kind of standing around it. It seems like there might be an opening.
Like an opening that would lead down to Reclaim? Are they talking about like not going to Reclaim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There are 3 of them standing around it right now.
With magical tinkering, I'm going to create a 6-line. I'm going to record a message in this like little kind of speaker device and say, "I'm infiltrating your shit. I'm gonna get your ass in trouble." And then I'm going to, after I record that far from a distance, I'm gonna try and like get closer and then like just kind of toss it off into the distance, like maybe 30 feet, as far as I can, to where it's still audible. but it might distract them to move away and see how that goes.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Natural 20 with a +0 and a -6.
My God. Okay.
But natural 20.
But natural 20.
So -6, that's 14.
But on the die, 20 on the die.
So, inside from all of them, you see one go. The fuck is that? That's one of the street rats. It's gotta be. You stay here, and two of them rush over towards it. One stays right there, unfortunately.
Okay, in that case, I start to use telekinesis to lift him up into the sky. I'm gonna try and lift him up in the sky so that while he's facing the sky, I can run underneath him and get into the hole and stuff.
Do you just have it at will?
I do have it at will.
That's fucking crazy.
You lift this guy up into the air, and you begin rushing over to it.
It's his strength versus my intelligence, basically.
Sure.
Do you have to subtract?
Probably.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Will he know that it's happening either way?
It doesn't say what happens. It doesn't say. It just says if I win the contest, then I move the creature 30 feet in any direction. It doesn't say what happens if I don't.
Technically, the spell you'd have to do something verbal, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it would make a little effect. They probably know that something was attempted, but I don't know that they would know what it was at all.
Sure.
Gonna use my inspiration. Reroll. All right, I just rolled an 18, so -6 is 12, and then I'll use Flash of Genius, add 5, 17.
That'll just work, yeah. That'll just beat him.
All right, so that took my inspiration and my Flash of Genius. I have no more luck anymore for the rest of this, session. That's all I got.
You hear him go, "What the fuck?" He flies up, and a couple other guards look over and go, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? Who's that running?" And then you see 5 others actually start running over towards you. You're moving at 20 feet.
Yeah, but. What if I ran 20 feet and then bonus action jump 20 feet so I go 40 feet in total?
I mean, take what you can. They're moving faster than you for sure.
All right,
They
I'm
are.
going down the hole. I just want to go down the hole. Fuck this guy. Fuck them all. Fuck you, idiots.
Dude goes flying up in the air. Do you leave him up there? Do you let him go?
Once I'm out of range, I'll drop him. He'll just drop. He's 30 feet up.
Drops 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Just like a story or two.
So you rush over to this hole, sprint over to it. You find an opening kind of blocked off by this plank of wood. It's super easy to just move out of the way. But as you're getting there, I do need you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. And I guess what, everyone, gang? I have to -6 to this as well.
Oh, God.
That is a 20 -6, 14.
14. Okay.
Let's go, run!
Only one guard is going to be able to go before you, thankfully. He rushes over and gets to you fairly quickly as you're kind of heaving, trying to get to this opening. You open up the door.
Put him up!
You turn around. Just as you're about to go inside, one of these Wonderful Trade Company soldiers has a spear and he tries to jab towards
I'm a 16-year-old girl! I'm a 16-year-old girl, don't hurt me! You're trying to kill a child!
It seems like now these Wonderful Trade Company soldiers, compared to when you fought them previously, have been upgraded. Their equipment is stronger.
Oh, shit.
They seem to have some kind of magical augmented qualities to them.
Of course they do.
Great, dude, great.
That is an 11 to hit you.
No, there's not. I'm an armorer.
This spear kind of clinks off of you.
Thank you, Athena, whoever saved my life. Whatever goddess I met.
The other two with their swords start to rush towards you. What do? Where are you headed? You going down?
Yeah, I'm going in the hole. Don't follow me or you'll get in trouble!
You have 2 options here.
Get in trouble.
I'll tell your boss!
You can either throw yourself down this hole and face the fall damage, or climb your way down.
I jump and cast Featherfall.
You jump and cast Featherfall. Okay, perfect. How fast do you fall with Featherfall?
I can do it on reaction, so it can be right before I hit the ground, and it is 60 feet per round.
Okay. So
Jump down into my parachute.
as you're falling, I just need you to make a dex save to kind of avoid the obstacles along the way because it's not just one straight down.
Guys trying to kill me, guys. 17 minus 6, 11.
Unfortunately, with an 11, you are still going to take some damage as you hit a rock kind of falling down your head, kind of first your shoulder and then your head smacks against it. That is going to be 7 damage, 7 bludgeoning damage. But you fall quickly and you see above you, just as they're starting to pull out a crossbow, you fall out of their vision and you see just faintly the guy that you levitated in the air falls down on top of the other guy with the crossbow. And you just hear, fuck! Oh! Ah!
Say I'm so close! A goddamn fucking bunch of cheese balls! I probably just caused a lot of problems for us.
I'm sure it's fine.
You fall down, your parachute ejects just at the right time, and you float to the bottom, and you kind of land. It's a little harsh, but
even simultaneously, steam shoots out from my boots. Ooh! Stuck the landing. Ow! My knees. Everything hurts. Everything fucking hurts. I'm gonna find. I want to stop by Mrs. I'm gonna run and find. I'm gonna stop by Uncle Three Strings' house first, because I think that is. I'm gonna pass that before I.
You drop down in here and you notice you are in one of the bat folk areas where mostly they live at the kind of top of the cave, and if you're trying to get to Three Strings, it'll take a little while to kind of get your bearing here entrenched, because it is a bigger area, and while you've explored a lot of it, it kind of takes you a second, especially in these upper parts of the city. Walking through, you see these pulleys that you've built over time, these systems to get up and down. You actually use one to get down. You'll need to walk through the apothecary's central hub to get to Uncle Three Strings' house. Is kind of on the outskirts.
Can I just pop my head in Gam Gam's infirmary and yell something at her? Get Mom home! I'll be right back, dog. I go see Uncle Three Strings.
What? Run!
Yeah, I've been away for some time, but I promise I didn't run away or anything. I'm back for a minute. Can you clear off my station?
You hear her in a back room start to make her way to get up, and she starts to get up and move towards the front door. But I assume you're gone before she gets there.
Yeah.
You rush off and follow the path towards Three Strings' home. This rough terrain is nothing new to you. You used to traverse these things with ease, jumping over the jagged rocks, but you find yourself now moving slow, sluggish, whether it's from the weight of this armor, it feels like it's wearing you at this point, bearing down on you, and just hard to even catch your breath for a moment. Just outside of Three Strings' home, you hear the sounds of the banjo. And you see these platforms that you need to jump across to get to Three Strings' house. You remember hopscotch playing it as a kid, but now even just the thought of traversing that feels daunting. You use your armor to make that jump, but as you land on the other side, I need you to make one more contact.
Come on! Don't power down on me yet. I'm not finished. 19, but it is -6. So I don't think there's any way I can pass them anymore.
I think you're beyond the point of passing them.
I think so.
Unfortunately, you fail once again.
Goodbye, listeners.
It's been swell.
It has been a pleasure playing Wanderlust.
You take 15 damage.
I'm gonna die. I only have 11 HP, dude. I jumped across, and my armor fully the wondrous coal that's been powering it. I don't know the extent of how much Runt doesn't know the extent of how much your physical being has to be attuned to the magic of the coal in order to power things, but she is so spent. And the armor, when it powers off, she basically, it almost kind of detaches itself, Iron Man style, where things kind of expand to eject Runt. The gauntlets sort of come off, slip off, everything. The boots, the chest piece that has the button in it. The chest piece would stay on because it's kind of over the shoulders, but it loosens up, and she just collapses at the door.
Is that all of your HP?
Yeah.
Are you unconscious from that?
Yeah. Uncle 3's.
You land down onto his porch, kind of foot goes through the rotted out wood in the front, and you eject from this armor and start crawling towards the door, and you just barely see and hear him as Runt. Your vision fades. A ringing overtakes your ears. You taste nothing but iron. Everything goes black. Blink. For you, it is also very dark, but for a very different reason.
It's so claustrophobic in here. I can't see anything.
It's tight and cramped inside of this Clockwork Soldier. Now, functionally, we are going to treat this like a polymorph, as a suggestion from Charlie, our resident rules guy. And I've sent you the stat block. This is you for now, but you will have advantage on stealth as per Runt's augmentations and disadvantage on perception. Now, to get out of this, it will be an action, and to get into a different one, it will take about 10 minutes, as it took you 10 minutes to get into this one. But for now, this is you. It is hard to see out of the little slot. It's not exactly a head, a face, so you're kind of like looking through a little hole, but you do see, with the limited vision you have, the face of Troy looking in.
Troy, please, back up. It's already really claustrophobic in here, and you're making it worse.
Making sure you're still in there. I get confused where things are when I stop seeing them.
Breathing into the only air hole in the entire thing.
How you feeling in there?
Why is your breath so smelly? You brush your teeth?
I ate a whole fridge.
I'm sorry. I would have ventilated it a little better if I had more time.
No, it's okay. I don't think birds sweat.
No, birds don't sweat. Instead, they have to pant to ventilate through their mouth. Open your mouth, Blink. There you go. Okay, so, are we... How far are we? Have we left yet?
I'll say you guys can leave now, and it'll be about if you're just walking with this army, it'll take you about an hour.
Okay, let's fire it up.
Let's get schmovin'.
10 minutes or so out, because we got a lot of distance to travel. I'll disguise myself.
The marching of these Clockwork Soldiers, the thousands behind you as they follow you, Troy, is a deafening boom with every step. You feel the ground shake as hundreds of thousands of pounds of metal just slowly marches toward the coast of Wonder. You begin to approach the Overseer's entourage on the outskirts of Docktown. At these warehouses, you see an army that pales in comparison to what stands behind you of these soldiers, and standing front and center is the mask of the Overseer. They are a bit of a distance away, so if there's anything you want to say back and forth.
Blake, do you want to be in the front?
Yeah, I should probably be in the front, or maybe second from the front, one row back.
Sure. I want to give you the opportunity if anything dramatic happens and you want to reveal yourself or, say something to the Overseer.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think I should be focused entirely on reconnaissance for now.
Oh no, me neither. But love finds a way, right? So just making sure.
Yeah, I guess. No, I think you're probably gonna be mostly on your own here. I'm just gonna try to blend in as much as possible. I've been working on my left arm swings with my left step forward. How's it look?
Completely unnatural.
Roll performance.
So perfect.
13.
Troy, you notice that he's still moving his arms opposite when he's supposed to be moving right with right and left with left.
Blink, I think you've been practicing just walking.
I never was very good at it. Like this.
And I'm still doing it opposite,
Hang on, let me try something. Every robot, walk normal. I command you.
They don't necessarily listen, they just follow you when you walk.
Okay, Blink, I think you're gonna have to figure this fuck out, dude.
I'll get there before it's
got a lot of
late.
references. Until then, do you have any advice on the art of the deal?
So you want to take more and then offer less? Does that make sense?
Never mind, I think the deal's already made. I don't need to do this.
No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you should start, if you had to make a deal, start with a really unreasonable offer and then, reel it into something a little more reasonable that still benefits you just a bit, you know?
Right, okay.
That's manipulation tactics. You want to be like...
Okay, all right, I think I understand. I'm gonna make the best deal Wander's ever seen. And I'm gonna turn myself into my brother.
You disguise yourself as your brother, and you walk towards the Overseer. The last you heard of this person, Blink had worked his way up in the ranks and become the Overseer's right hand.
Really quickly.
He's quick to trust.
And was quickly betrayed and heartbroken about. As you approach, you see some smaller three step out from behind, one at a time, almost as if just appearing behind him. A first, with a mask very similar, but a ruby color. A second, with a blue color, and the third, an emerald. They all kind of stand around him. He says nothing as you approach. Simply waits.
Part of the deal. Okay, if I make the first move, I'll appear weak. I think in my head. So, I'm going to look at him. I'm gonna pull out a clipboard. I'm gonna look up at him. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna look down at the clipboard and I'm gonna make a note.
Oh. That's perfect. Now, go ahead and roll deception with advantage.
Okay. I'm just drawing me on a sled, using him as a ramp. All right. Deception with advantage is a 15.
I did roll a natural 20 just now.
Okay, so there's a chance that I can save this. I'm gonna see. Okay, how does this like manifest? Like, how does his natural 20 manifest? I want to know that before I respond.
He looks over you, and he's wearing this mask, so it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
He looks back at these clockworks. He looks at the one that Blink is in. He looks back at you. You see him hold a hand up, just like this.
I know what I do.
Okay.
I give him a nod. I hold my hand up too, and I start slowly bringing it to like Predator dap him up. And I'm going to use Second Wind and use Tactical Mind. So he got a 20, right?
Natural 20.
Oh, so that's not even with the modifiers.
No.
Will you let me use my DM inspiration here and roll?
Yeah.
It's only a 12. So I'm going to take the 15. I'm going to add a d10 to the 15. I have a feeling his insight's pretty high. Rolling it.
Roll it.
That's going to bring us to 20 total. Blink if you've got anything, bro. I don't know.
I can't do anything because I'm in the thing. I can't do any of my shit.
Oh, God, because you're in a thing. I'm losing leverage, bro. I'm losing leverage on the deal, bro.
You put your hand out to shake it.
Oh, God.
He doesn't touch it.
Okay,
Audio listeners moment.
Audio listeners, I slicked my hair back in a really cool kind of maneuver to make it look like I wasn't even planning to shake his hand anyway.
See, as he holds his hand up like that, and he turns it into a fist, and all of the clockworks begin marching into the warehouses, and he just, like, all the others around you begin marching them in. The first row goes first into these first warehouses, and Connie, that'll be your choice on what to do.
So I'm second row, so I'll just go in with the second row. And like, I'm assuming they go row by row, so it's really good I was in the second row, because if he did that and I didn't move instantly with all the other ones, maybe a little awkward.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nod to him, sort of click my pen, make a little note. And then as all the robots are moving, I do think I'm gonna try and like kind of ominously back up and blend into them so that there's less of an opportunity for whatever I think is about to happen.
So, as you begin to walk away, the figure in the emerald mask and the one with the ruby mask both kind of lean forward, almost as if they've like, blipped up to you.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
I guess we didn't really think about the deal going south, and they just stab us in the back.
Yeah, I think we kind of just assumed they'd like honor their deal, right?
Yeah, they would be,
I mean, they're
honorable.
a trade company, so like I kind of hoped. Yeah.
But this might be their last trade, so like.
Both of them go forward and put a hand around your arm on either side.
Okay, I go into my mind palace and I try to sound not like Troy. Not like Troy. Not like Troy. Not Troy. Not Troy. Not Troy. Not Troy. Open my eyes. Dude. I've had such a long day.
Roll initiative.
I just insta-fail, I gotta tell.
I mean, like, dude, I rolled a natural 20. You already kind of knew it wasn't him.
Fuck.
You see as the overseer kind of pulls back this coat, and you see 6 hands, 4 of them bionic.
Okay, Mr. Touchy.
On his right side, you see all 3 hands are holding this spear, and they kind of dances around. On the left side, 2 hands holding a sword, and the middle hand kind of separated and locked underneath, holding a dagger. And these kind of hands dance around, and you just hear, "A pleasure doing business." And they kind of dance, moving between the arms.
I check the clipboard like kind of for a second. Like, is there like a complimentary like dance that's supposed to be on? Okay, I'm gonna drop the disguise. Okay, dude, you got me. My brother was really tired and he wanted me to do this deal. So I'm sorry if I didn't do it right. Okay, but a deal's a deal, so we did the deal. So I didn't even do anything wrong.
I think that's objectively the smartest move.
Blink, do you want to be involved in the combat? How about you just roll initiative anyway?
I'll roll it just in case. If things are looking really bad, I'll nix the plan.
I mean, if they attack me first, bro, what happens happens.
You got a 14?
14.
So, like, guys, are we chill?
These other 2 next to you hold your arm tight. Go ahead and make contested strength or athletics. Or wait, grapple. What is grapple? Grapple's...
It used to be athletics versus acrobatics. I think it's a save now.
The guy rolls the hit, I think. I think that's the new one, right?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. So the new D&D grappling is they have to hit with an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
So they have to hit me first with an unarmed strike.
First one is a 23.
Fuck, that's gonna do it.
And the other one is a 18.
Okay, that's not gonna do it. On that miss, I'm gonna go ahead and take a... No, you know what? All right, I look at him, okay? He misses me and I go... Let the record show, dude. I'm being chill. And I'm gonna let this other guy, I guess he grabs me. What is his strength and what's his proficiency bonus?
All right, so it's not high. DC is 14.
29, natural 20.
Well, okay. You just kind of whip your arm off and go, I'm chill, dude.
No, dude, actually, you know what I do? I put my hand up like this. I fucking shake his hand, dude, and I go like this. And then he just like, he doesn't even know it, but he just made a deal with me.
It seems you are not grappled, but still top of the round is going to be Blink.
I think for now I'm gonna try to keep my cover, and we'll see what happens this next round. Because I hear him. I hear the commotion, obviously, right?
Yeah, you hear him.
I'm like walking away from it with reduced perception. So
It's probably hard. Go ahead and roll a perception check, just to see if you actually like get the vibe of what's happening.
natural 20. 23.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh, I didn't. You're right. Dirty 20, actually.
Okay, yeah, you'll still get an idea. It seems like Troy said, "Dude," and immediately you were like, "All right, whatever."
it's in the van a little bit. Okay.
Dude, this shit's kind of Jover.
Yeah. Okay. So this turn, I'm going to let it play out a bit and see if he can maybe get it under control. But if not, I will start slamming.
At this point, some of the soldiers have already led you into a warehouse and shut the door. So you're just in a dark warehouse with a line of these clockwork soldiers. I'd say they get about 4 warehouses in before you, like 4 rows in before you get grabbed, Troy. And they try to grab you. It doesn't work. Up next is the overseer. So you just approaches you and brandishes these weapons.
I got my hands up, dude.
Was Randallion not able to make the deal? He had to send one incompetent in his place.
Okay, a little rude, especially considering you guys were sort of the ones that just fucked the deal. I was just trying to uphold what my wonderful brother told me to do and carry on my family legacy. He's also had a really rough couple weeks making you fucking 100,000 trillion robots.
The great sword in his left arms switches around to be in the top left and top right arm and is put up to your neck. He just says, normally it would be my right hand making these deals.
Well, good thing I'm ambidextrous. I mean, good. Wait.
Ambidextrous and
You and your family are of no use to us anymore. Let your father sail away.
Listen, man. You step up to me, you'll find out just what my right hand can do. And I promise you, I'm gonna touch you.
you do not have to look right at the camera for that.
You see, as he steps back, whipping off this coat, you see as he grows about a foot taller, as his legs start to like augment and shift up, similar to what you saw from Aldrich, in the way that like these like micro robotic movements made him a little bit bigger, and he steps back, spins around inhumanly so, and goes to strike you with this longsword.
Oh fuck, don't do that though.
That one is going to be this guy's really strong, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Kind of hoped you guys would all fight him together, but whatever.
No, not what you like to hear, dude.
We have not had a long rest, so like no, I don't think anyone has resources to fight right now.
That first one is a 28 to hit.
What? Yeah, that's gonna do
Okay,
it.
okay, cool.
My
Awesome,
dog,
awesome,
my
awesome.
guy, my dog, my guy.
The next one, because I know Troy, you just got 3 attacks, right?
Yeah, I don't see how that's related.
Let's start connecting some dots. Next one is a 21.
Oh god, yeah, that's gonna do it.
21 is the dagger, as the dagger in his offhand stabs into you. The third one is going to be another 21.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Join me in the afterlife, Troy.
I might, bro. I might, dude.
As the spear pierces into your leg, and you are skewered by all 3 of these at once.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? When you get here?
Dude, run. That's crazy. I was totally just somewhere else, and oh man.
First one, you are gonna take 11 piercing damage.
Okay, that's 1 hit.
The next one is, I don't even have one of these out. Hang on. It's not that. It's a D4.
Oh, thank God.
It's 10 slashing.
Okay, 21 so far. Okay.
And 7 bludgeoning.
Okay, 28.
Actually, it would be piercing. Sorry, that would be piercing.
Cool.
You take all 3 of these attacks back to back.
Dude, no, dude.
And he pulls all of them out of you, and you see as he like twirls all these weapons, and they turn into one massive like glaive, and he stabs it into the ground, and all around you a wall of ice appears.
Like a ring?
A ring, yes.
Bro, I've seen this move before.
I didn't even think about that, but that's
You taking it out of me, bro?
did not do that on purpose. It's just what the motherfuckers got.
That is so funny.
You know what? Maybe this is just my revenge plot all along.
Oh my god, dude, we gotta move on. We referenced that in episode like 40 times in the last.
It wasn't on
few
purpose, gang. It wasn't on purpose. But like,
So surely we have not peaked.
Bro, this is Peem, dude. This is Peem.
he looks at you after stabbing you 3 times and says, "Your name has been on my list for a long time, Longford, and I'm excited to cross it off."
Oh, I forgot about that. That does make sense.
And up next is you, Troy.
Yeah? Well, my list is longer. I'm gonna pull out the clipboard. Here's actually what I want to do. I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Sure.
I'm going to try and give him. I'm gonna put my hand up like this again, and I'm gonna keep trying to shake his hand. I'm just gonna attack with an unarmed strike. Okay, it would be a 12 to hit. I'm going to use my accurate attack to precision attack. Yeah, okay, here we go. To turn that 12 into a whopping 21.
Okay, a 21 will hit.
Boom! And I with like a sound wave, clasp his hand. Okay, bro. It's a deal. And I think he has to make a...
8 plus your strength plus proficiency.
Yeah, my DC is 17.
Oh, didn't roll that good. That's 13.
13. Okay, bro. You know why people make deals? So that profits go up. And I activate my cloak. As my bonus action.
Activate your cloak. What the fuck does that mean?
It means we're now gonna fly.
Oh, yeah.
This gives me 40 feet of movement. I think it's halved when we're grappling, right?
Your speed is halved.
All right. We're gonna fly 20 feet up in the air, and I'm gonna take my my other 2 attacks. This time with the sled that I produced off my back. Super
Sure.
cool sled coming in hot. That's a natural 20.
Holy fuck.
We have played these games before!
Am I correct in saying you said, as I repeat it, he combined these weapons all into a big glaive he struck the ice with, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna use a disarming attack to knock the glaive out of his hands.
Okay.
Which I believe is all his weapons combined? So let's do that.
Okay, that's awesome.
Do not fuck with Troy when it comes to war.
Don't fuck with Troy, bro. Okay, the first attack here. This is gonna be the crit damage. 29 damage as the sled cracks into his head. And I am going to use a superiority die for my disarming attack. He's got to make a strength or dex save. He is going to take an additional 6, so he takes a total of 35 damage from that attack.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Dex save is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's going to do it for sure. All right. Third attack. Coming right up. Oh, sorry. I failed to mention some things. When I score a critical hit on a creature with a melee weapon, I get to immediately make one as a bonus action. So I'm gonna immediately make another attack with my super cool sled before my third attack. That's a 17 to hit.
17 is not gonna hit, no.
Damn! 17's not gonna hit. Oh, fuck.
Add +2 to that, because I said so.
I like that. I like that attitude.
I really like that. I really like.
Also, every attack roll that I make against him has advantage until the start of my next turn because of my enhanced critical. So, oh wait, sorry. So that roll actually had advantage. So instead of a 17, it is a 18. Does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Let's fucking go, dude! Okay, all right, we're doing some damage here. That would be 3 plus, okay, so that's gonna do 17 additional damage, and I'm gonna try and disarm him again.
17 additional damage?
17 additional damage, plus another 10 damage, so actually a total of 27 more damage, and he has to make a strength or dex save.
Charlie, the way you present your like moveset, the damage, what you're doing, it always feels like there's so much happening that at a certain point, I just go, yeah.
No, yeah, me too. Me too.
Just tell me the damage. Just tell me the damage. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, for sure. You could be lying, dude. You could be lying about your abilities.
I promise you I'm not.
I'm just telling you in advance.
That on the dex save is 21.
Damn. Okay, that is still totally gonna pass. So he just takes that damage. I'm gonna move on to my third attack.
Let's get this motherfucker hasted.
Bam, bam, bam. Which I have actually. I think I have made 3, but I did get the bonus action. So this is my 4th attack of the turn so far. That is a 24 to hit.
24 is gonna hit.
Okay, I hit him with the sled. That's gonna do 20 more damage as I hit him over the head with the sled.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, dude, you should have taken that fucking deal. And I'm gonna action surge.
That's only one more, right? That's not. Is that a whole 3 more?
It's 3 more, and they're all with advantage.
Ah, yeah! Fuck yes, dude. Level 11. Gotta love it.
That is 2 natural 1s.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I was on too much of a hot streak. I rolled 2 natural 1s.
Holy fuck.
Oh, can I also have him make a con save real quick?
Why? Can you tell me why at least?
Yeah, every hit he should be making a con save or he falls prone.
Okay, but I don't think it can be a topple attack and a disarm attack at the same time.
No, you don't understand. That's totally separate. he has to make that con save no matter what every time I hit him, like regardless of that.
Are you sure that you can do the knock prone and disarm at the same time?
Oh yeah, no, I am.
Can you knock somebody prone when you're holding their hand gliding through the air with them?
The prone thing is literally just, I'm actually not sure if he can even go prone in the air, so maybe not. Let's not worry about it.
Okay, because I'm over here like, dude, I don't even know how to visualize what's happening anymore.
I grab him, I fly up, I procure the sled, I go. Second attack with action surge. That's a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit, brother.
That's gonna be another 18 damage.
It's lovely to watch you work, may I say.
Yeah, I can listen to 2 hours of Charlie fighting.
Third
something.
attack with my action surge, bro. Is a 28 gonna hit?
28 hits, yeah.
That's great, man. All right, that's gonna do another 19 damage, bro. How much damage have you taken so far, dude?
I can tell you because it's over 100.
Oh, yeah, please.
It's 119 damage you just did.
Dude, I'm gonna Clarm if Troy beats Gillian in like most damage in one turn.
He might. I'm also going to, let's see. I actually do get to re-roll that damage just in case I get a better roll here. Okay, cool. So instead of that,
instead of 19?
Instead of that 19, it's actually gonna do 24.
So extra 5.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can do. So.
And how far in the air did you say you went? 20?
20 feet up in the air.
20 feet up in the air.
I'm holding him by the hand in a handshake.
So the ice wall that appeared around was 10 feet high, so you're about 10 feet above that wall. You look off in the distance, Troy, and you see an airship flying towards you. It's pretty far off right now.
What, dude?
But it's flying over here.
What?
Yeah. Up next in the turn order here is going to be all 3 of the right hands.
I was hoping
below.
they couldn't get to me. Just kind of banking on that. I'm gonna fucking die if they can, dude. This is a lot of people.
They do have a fly speed.
They fly?
They do fly.
What the fuck?
I don't have a fly speed.
As they fly up. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You
I'm in a
do.
robot right now.
What do they use to fly? Do they have jet engines, bro?
From underneath these robes, a wind shoots them up. And it's not really like they're flying. You see them kind of like puff around the space. One puffs up towards the ice wall.
God, how the fuck am I gonna deal with this?
Another like nearby you. Dude, like I said, I kind of wish it was everybody here, but sometimes, dog, away she goes.
It is. It is.
And
Maybe run away. I don't know.
I think I have to. Can I ask how the Overseer's like looking?
fucking really bad. You did 134 damage, brother.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go like, okay, bro. Now we're even.
Okay, so there are 3 of them, and you see them all kind of apparate around you with these like glowing, almost energy-like daggers, but it's like this black wispy energy. And the first one is going to. All right, that's not crazy. It's a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, next one. That's a dirty 20.
That's gonna hit.
Uh-oh. The third one. All right, that's only 14 to hit.
Not gonna hit.
Only one hits you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Rolling really low on these. Oh my god. Dude, roll 3 ones.
Okay. 3-1. What are you rolling?
That's a lot of dice.
It's really not. It's like I think you're fine.
Well, the dice, I mean, the amount of dice is what concerns me more so than the amount of...
Okay, you only take 8 necrotic damage.
8. The crit's gonna add up, bro. Okay. All right, dude.
good.
All right. I'm not looking so good.
Up next is going to be Blink. Now, Troy, you do see that airship in the distance. It is getting closer, but it's probably going to take a few rounds before it even gets to him.
I thought my brother was taking a nap. What is he doing?
I probably hear enough of a commotion. I hear a loud and distinct sound of a sled hitting a skull 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, okay.
The bell of liberation.
And I'm going to use Earth Glide to go under the ground and get out of this warehouse.
Okay, cool. That's
And
awesome.
since they are 20 feet in the air, I'm just gonna and would I be able to get back to him in 30 feet? That's a good question.
Back to
Yeah,
him?
like to where Troy is. Like, I don't know how far they corralled me.
Yeah, sure, why not? That makes
We
sense.
ball. Then yeah, since they're 20 feet in the air, I'm just gonna automatically use my actions to break the ice wall as I like burst out of the ground, basically, with both my actions. Double damage against structures. So I have a 11 and a 19 to hit.
11 and 19, both hits.
That's 23 plus 10, 33 times 2 is 66.
66 damage.
Shit to the wall. Oh my god.
When you're Earth Elemental, you are a siege monster. Elemental deals double damage to objects and structures, which I assume this counts.
Awesome, really helpful. You start crushing this ice wall, and you as you're like breaking it with your limited perception, you can see some of the like particles coming off of the ice are odd, unlike anything you would normally see coming from ice. You're able to get a lot of the wall broken, but there's still a chunk of it. So like, in
I just
there.
like I can fly out of the ground. And I just like
What a robot say? Attack mode engage. Die.
Start crushing the wall.
crushing a wall. I
All right,
guess.
cool.
Yeah, you really think you were gonna get away with this? Look, they're all turning on you.
Up next is going to be the Overseer, and he's grappled right now, correct? He has to make a save to get out.
He has to use his action to get out if he wants to get out.
Can he attack while grappled?
Yeah, he can.
Okay. Does he have a disadvantage?
No, I don't think so. He just can't move.
Okay. I guess he doesn't really want to be anywhere. And he just looks down and goes, "My right hand. I knew it."
Wait, what?
Ah, shit. He saw right through me.
You guys really have something special, because that's crazy.
From a mile away, I could tell. You're working with
He
him.
did look directly at my suit earlier. God, he knew. He knew.
You know, he talks about you a lot.
Does he? I don't care. How much?
He wanted to come back.
It's no matter.
Not because I was coming, but just to see you.
Roll deception.
It's actually not.
It's actually totally true. I did.
Oh, roll persuasion, roll persuasion, roll persuasion.
It's actually totally true.
Dude, he's been hurt once before. I'm sorry. Roll persuasion with disadvantage. He was never gonna believe this.
Go with disadvantage.
He's been hurt before, dude. It's hard to love again.
I look up to him and I say,
It's true. I came back for you.
He's not gonna believe it. He doesn't believe a word. I don't believe a word from your mouth.
Look him in the eyes.
I can't. Oh, there's no eye holes in that thing. Oh.
I got a 13 and I'm really debating trying to boost. You know what? Does a 13 fail?
Yeah, big time. I don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest with you.
Try and use a second wind and get it up. Can't get up to a 16.
No, it's not gonna
I
work.
could have used that to heal.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, I wouldn't do that, but whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I own it. I own it.
Are you sure? I'm gonna give you one opportunity to take that back.
No, I don't. I don't have to. I don't have to expend it if it fails. So it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so these weapons that he's holding, you're holding him by one of the arms. He has 5 others. They all kind of twirl these weapons around and go to stab into you. I don't believe anything you say, and it doesn't matter. We have no need for you anymore. None of you.
Are you sure? I look down back at Blink.
You can't see behind the mask, but you can tell, you can feel the boiling rage. The first attack with the greatsword that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh God! Yeah, that's gonna do it.
And then the second one is gonna be, oh my God, that's a 28 to hit you.
That's gonna do it.
And then the third one is gonna be, okay, 17?
Oh.
Okay, so 17, that one doesn't hit you. You get hit by 2 of these attacks, but you see, as he starts to stab into you, this energy from the ice starts to like whoosh through the air. The snow kind of like moves towards his blade as it's charged with a frosty sharpness.
What is that, dude?
The weapons become almost jagged, covered in this ice just before they stab into you. The first one, the greatsword, that is 10 piercing damage
Okay. Plus. Oh God.
plus 9 cold damage.
Oh God, dude.
And the second attack is going to be.
this is just a dagger, right?
Oh, right, this is the dagger. Yeah, that's a good call. I was gonna roll the d6.
I just saved you at least 2 points a hit.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
That is 12 slashing damage
Okay.
plus 9 cold damage.
That's a funny number, and it's also how much HP I have left.
Are you serious?
Yes, dude, you did 100 damage to me.
Wait, are you down?
No, I have 9 HP left right now.
Oh shit!
I die though. Next turn I die. Yes.
I offered you the second wind and I told you about the wall. I told you about the wall and offered the second
You
wind.
just said the wall was a thing, bro. I didn't know it
I
was a
said
thing.
you should break it or it's gonna be scary.
Oh, good idea. I'll break the wall and get stabbed by everyone else anyway.
Next is Troy Logford.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm holding a guy. He got 5 arms, and then there's 3 fucking guys around me. Dog, I see one way out of this. And it is stupid. I am going to... All right, dudes. What comes after winter?
Spring?
Fall!
Oh, no.
No, that's before winter.
I say that while I'm like looking at the ice. Okay, I am going to turn to one of the fucking like ghost phantoms with their shadow knives. I'm gonna try to attack one of them first. Oh my god.
So you don't have to get that high. It's okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay. You have to get higher than that, probably.
What is a 12 gonna get me?
That's crazy. Still not gonna hit.
Cool.
I think that's actually the only way you could have not hit. You needed a 2 or above to hit these guys.
Fuck me.
That's crazy.
Oh god, no, everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. It's okay, I do miss. I can graze him with my sled and deal 5 damage.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's okay.
Second attack.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
This was definitely an everybody fight. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try it. I'm dead, bro.
If you had a long rest, you might have been okay, actually.
Nah, I'm gonna try that phantom again. That's a 23.
23? Yeah, absolutely.
Can he make a con save for me to avoid falling prone? And he's gonna take 22 damage.
Creature is immune to prone.
I die. I was going to try and knock them all prone out of the sky. That won't happen.
I'm sorry.
Which means
It is-
I
it is
physically,
immune to prone.
there is no way I live. Is it dead?
Okay. Okay. Not dead. It's not dead. It's not dead.
I actually think I unironically die here. You know what I can do? I can push him 5 feet back if I can't knock him prone.
You want to make that into a push attack?
No, it's just a thing that happens with the weapon.
So that one gets pushed?
That one gets pushed 5 feet. Right, I'm gonna turn to another one of the shades. I'm gonna try and hit it with my super cool sled. That's a 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
And I'm going to do 19 damage and push him 10 feet away. And he goes away, so he can't attack of opportunity me. And then I'll turn to the overseer. Blake, dude, can you feed me like a right hand like line to say, dude?
Oh, your right hand.
Like something about like go see your right hand.
I hope your right hand can catch.
Okay, I look at his left hand. Looks like your left hand can stab, and so can your right hand. But let's see if your right hand can catch. I drop him, and he falls 20 feet.
And I don't catch him.
So he takes 2d6 damage, I guess, from the fall, and you can roll that. And then he falls prone, I believe. And now is the gamble.
Try to run away.
Where I try to survive.
Blink next to you, the overseer drops down, and you see he's much larger than before. It seems like he has been very much augmented in the same way that Aldrich has.
Damn, you in the gym?
Nice, dude, you guys can work this out.
Looks up at you, and you can't, again, no eyes, but just you can feel the rage behind that mask.
As a bonus action, I am going to second wind. I'm gonna regain some HP. I regain 15 HP, and I'm going to use my movement.
Both of these right hands that you pushed, one was pushed 5 feet, the other was pushed 10 feet. Is that correct? Or was both pushed 10 feet?
So technically, I could have pushed 110 and 115. So I think that's what I would like to do.
Okay, so first one 15, second one 10.
I wanted to push them like down and away, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
But this last one still can very much hit me when I do this.
Okay.
I am going to fly 40 feet away in a safe direction. And he is gonna get an opportunity attack. This could be it, just depending on what he rolls.
They do a lot of damage.
Do a lot of damage, and I don't have a lot of health left.
They do have something I didn't use last time.
Oh no!
We weren't working with a full deck of cards. Oh
I
fuck.
won't count it for the last one, but if it happens again, I'll do it.
Okay, how bad could it be, I say?
One opportunity attack. They don't have like a high plus to hit.
You're rolling pretty good though.
We're gonna say, you say what your AC is, and I'll say what the to hit is at the same time. Ready? On go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. 18.
20. Oh! Okay.
You good? You see the dagger come towards you. Whoa, hang on. What did he say? Hang on, run that back.
I say pause, and he stops, and then I go all the way.
Pause. Go back. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Wait. Run that back. Rewind. Roll it. He comes towards you. Whoa. Say it again. One time. Where'd it go? What just happened? Buy the mug. That says all of these things.
JRWI.com/shop.
Good mug. It's a good mug.
Wait, is that even the fucking, hold on. It's not /shop, it is /merch, /pages/merch.
I get the frick out of Dodge, dude.
You fly 40 feet?
I want to get far away from everything that can touch me ever again.
Is there any way you can go any faster than that and use it right now?
Well, I could push him away. Would that help?
No.
No, I can't go further than that. I thought 40 feet was pretty far.
So these creatures have a movement speed, have a fly speed
Of
60 feet.
60 feet.
I'm so sorry they can go 60 feet. But you do start flying.
Okay.
I should have stayed in.
You start flying, and you're flying in the direction of the airship. And I'll say in one turn you can reach it.
I hold up my hand and I go, Papa, please.
In one turn, your trajectories will collide. But unfortunately, up next are the right hand.
Oh no, dude.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, dude.
What happens here dictates my turn so hard.
Maybe they won't go after me, dude.
One of them blips down to the overseer, and the other two begin blipping towards you, Troy.
Superman style looking at me. No. Swimming, trying to swim through the air.
They're both going to try and stab into you. Okay? First one is a... Oh no.
No, that's not what you like to hear.
Oh no. First one is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, no, 20 just hits, roll.
Not a natural 20, just a 20.
How much HP do you have?
I won't tell you.
Okay.
I won't tell Bisley either. If I die, I die.
I know how much you have, but there's a chance it's slim, brother.
All right, okay, you've been rolling really good. Maybe now's the time where you don't.
Okay.
Question mark.
Okay. Oh god.
I don't like that look, Bisley.
You take
I'm sure it won't be
8 necrotic damage.
Okay, DM.
And make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I forgot to do this last time.
That's not what you like to hear.
I just saw it roll to an 18, light up, and then roll back to a 4.
No! What is the total? What is the total?
Hang on.
There's gotta be something you can do, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What is the total?
You're not gonna like it, cause it's 10.
Okay, you had to beat a 14. Here's what happens. You took 8 necrotic damage. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 8.
Fuck yeah, it's okay. It lowered. All right. Does
Okay,
he do
are you dead?
anything?
Are you alive?
I'm alive.
Okay, you have one more trying to hit you before you can make it to this airship.
Okay, that wasn't actually so bad. I don't think.
No, it could have been so much worse. I rolled 4d4.
Oh.
You're fucked if this one hits you, dude.
Which, Charlie, I'm gonna let you choose which die.
Dude, you get to choose the die that takes your life.
Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that.
I'm gonna let you choose the die. I'm gonna let you choose the die, and
You already know what I'm gonna say.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Actually, I shouldn't ask you to roll the Riptide dice, because canonically those can only roll 20s.
I actually don't have the Riptide dice in this, but I do have the Runt dice. This is metal. This is the one I rolled with Chip forever. This is just my random, like, cheapo die, and this is the Runt die.
Roll the Runt dice, so it's Grizz's fault if I die.
Bet.
Fuck you, dude. Like sitting on my little cloud in heaven waiting.
And that'll be like attached to you forever. Like, remember when you killed my character?
Just know that Runt is dead and you're gonna be joining here in a second, and there's something romantic about using the Runt dice to die.
Runt wants you to live.
Well, let's see that. Let's see that.
We're gonna go with whatever the fuck this die says.
I know, dude. I know, bro. I know.
I'm sweating, brother.
I'm nervous.
What is it?
Bisley.
Your shoulders just drooped.
Bisley, if you say natural 20, I'm...
No, but it is natural 18
Plus.
plus 6.
That'll do it. Yep. Okay, I
You can still push through.
It's a 24 to hit. Okay.
So it's D8s? Yeah, you just need to roll.
How many D8s?
4?
Yeah.
My bad, dog. Wait, how did you make the Muppet face? Like, I didn't know that's possible. All right. Oh god. Okay. 3, 2. That's 5.
When are you counting down until I fucking die?
No, this is just what I'm rolling. That's 5 total. 6,
So 11?
Last roll, right?
7,
18
18
plus.
plus 3.
I had 16 HP.
No!
Troy goes down. Troy goes very down.
You did plus 3 is 22, and your max HP is reduced by 22.
And comically, I do think I fall out of the sky, and I do think I may fail a death save when I hit the ground.
Oh my god.
Wait, can I have Looney Tune for a moment until my turn?
You might as well just kill the rest of the PCs, bro. You might as well just TPK us.
Hey, I'm here, you know?
I see that the wall of ice has been mostly broken, leaving only like 2 kind of big structures left, and I come careening down, crashing. Yeah, I actually am not sure how it works. Is it if you take like damage?
Taking any damage when unconscious is an automatic.
Ooh. Yeah. All right. So I think I immediately plummet and I immediately fail a death save.
Wish I was there, dude. This sucks.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Can it be like like this thing fucking stabs me and I like slowly fall as I'm like it's just like shaking my hand and looking me in the eyes and then the final deal. Blake, it's up to you.
Troy, you fall unconscious and plummet from the sky. You crash down a little ways away from this conflict, even a ways away from the warehouses as you go careening down and smash into the stone. Immediately you fail a death save.
Would you let me, probably not, but like before I fucking go unconscious and die, would you let me yort the horn?
Yeah. Sure.
Dude, not the yort, not the horn.
I'll put the horn to my lips as I'm falling, and I'll go.
WD's gonna hear that shit. We're gonna hear
Dude, what if you really died? Do you really want this to be the last words? I'm sweating so hard right now.
The whole city hears yort, right?
The whole city hears yort.
You're right. And then after that, I say,
Bro!
Troy, I'm going to miss you forever, dude. You're a fucking legend.
If you really die, I'm gonna be really upset that was your last fall. You know what? Nothing better than that. Nothing more than Yort, dude. I'll remember Yort, dude, forever. Fuck.
Everyone. Troy.
And as you're like falling out of the air, it's like you're on the hill again as you're slowly gliding down through the air. And the finish line is the ground.
yeah, that's what I think as I'm careening towards the snow. This is just like my first race.
You know when you die, you shit yourself.
I blow Yort dude into the horn, and as soon as I hit the ground, I go, I skid to this dramatic stop, and 2 seconds later.
Oh no, dude!
You still have 2 death saves, okay? Don't get ahead of yourself.
No, you know what? Okay, I'll only shit myself if I die. I start to feel it.
It's crowning, dude. It's coming out, yeah.
No, dude, not the gas.
I'm turtling.
You start to feel it. It's crowning.
I'm turtling. I whisper into the.
We're gonna go with the dice. We're gonna live the life. We're gonna do it.
I know.
We're gonna do it how we do it. I need you to understand that.
There's nothing that Troy is more about than that. Yeah.
Pisses me off. Why is it always Charlie's characters, man?
That shit themselves? What? What?
It is always my characters that die. I don't know.
Let me swallow, dude. Wait. Pause.
Pause.
Wait.
Rewind. Pause.
Oh, run that back.
No, that always die. Fuck.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's like the most mega power gamer.
So saying that I deserve it kind of implies that you caused it, though, doesn't it,
No,
Bisley?
more so like I think as a DM, you're the greatest threat, so you're like, take that one out first.
I was also the only threat in that situation for most.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, like in previous situations, like in combats, you are the one I worry about the most.
I don't know if William Wisp was the biggest threat when he punched that wall, but continue.
I'd agree.
Okay, but it was your idea for him to be dead. Whatever.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, well, Grizzly agreed with you, and he's the DM on the other one.
No, I agree with you, Charlie.
Right.
That Wisp was
Oh,
not.
never mind. You're wrong. Okay.
The William was not a threat to anyone.
Yeah, I think I'd be fucking people up in that series.
Blank.
There was one more still, yeah.
You stand in front of the overseer. He kind of brandishes his weapon, and from behind you, you feel a jab in as the third right hand jabs a dagger in with his right hand.
Into my robotic exoskeleton.
Your robotic exoskeleton. That is going to be
I have 17 AC.
That's an 8 to hit.
Does not hit. Clinks off of my shell.
Up next is you, Blink.
I hear your ring out throughout the entire world, and I'm looking down at the overseer.
I was about to say some cool one-liner about how you're always so focused on your right hand that and it's time for you to meet my left one and then punch you in the face, but I can't do that anymore. So
Also, you cannot make it to Troy in one turn.
How far away is he?
He flew 40 feet away, and he fell even further, so about 60 feet.
Are you sure? Walk that
On
in.
your second turn,
Walk that in right now.
on your second
No taking
movement,
that back. No take
you
back.
will get there.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
This is how I play, bro. What you're doing right now.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta lock in, bro.
but now I've got to save both my hands.
And I press the jet button, and it explodes, and I'm going to fly. They might get opportunity attacks on me, I guess. Yeah? Except for the prone guy. I don't think he does he?
Prone guy?
The overseer.
Disadvantage, but yeah, he does.
Then yeah, I'm going to be moving 30 feet towards Troy.
I'm very worried about you right now.
I'm gonna be so real. I don't know if you should. Okay.
Maybe I should move first and then eject.
I mean, like, you can do damage with the eject. I'm gonna do damage against them with the eject.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Yeah, then I'll do it.
Okay,
And,
well, we still got 10 of those left, right? So that's cool.
It'll take 10 minutes to get into it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
So you eject.
Big explosion.
10 minutes, 100 rounds.
Only 100 rounds. Yeah, I'll be fine, bro.
You'll survive that long.
I'll be fine.
Just these two here will get opportunity attacks against you.
This is bold, bro.
It's bold.
This is
but,
very bold, popping out at us right away.
It's what I think I had to do, though.
So one of the right hands looks pretty damaged by that.
Only I killed him.
I know, they're tough, dude. They are tough.
Did you do any more damage against the ice wall?
I would have been within range of it with the explosion, but that's it because I was in punching distance of it. So
Okay. This one is a 14 to hit. Does that hit you?
that barely hits.
It does?
Yeah, I have baby AC.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's a sorcerer. He's a sorcerer, bro.
I have hollow bones.
Okay. The other one, let me just roll to see if the other one hits you.
I have 13 AC as Blink, and that's why I was like maybe I should stay in the robot before and walk away. But
15.
that does hit.
It's a 15. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. You take from the overseer.
He only gets one hit though. With like he doesn't use all three.
From the overseer? Yeah, but he still has the cold.
And you rolled with disadvantage on the overseer, right?
I didn't.
Because he's prone.
He is prone.
That's a 19. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
You take 8 piercing damage and 10 cold damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And then you take from the other one 18 necrotic damage, and I need you to negate that from your HP maximum.
I'm fucking living.
Okay. You're living.
31 max HP now.
Okay.
I have 3 HP.
You have 3 HP?
Dude, I'm gonna be so real with you.
Nope.
They can move so much faster.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter because
you
what matters is you said that he's 60 feet away. You said that Troy was 1 turn away from meeting up with the airship, right?
What?
Yeah.
The airship that's coming in. You said he was 1 turn away from meeting
Yeah,
with
he
it.
would have reached it. Yeah.
Okay, that's all that matters to me right now because I'm going to fly 30 feet towards Troy, and I will let out a barrage of feathers, and they go around him, and they go around me, and they slowly obscure the vision of both of us to everybody else, and I cast Scatter.
Can you do that as a bonus action?
Yes, because I use my fucking sorcery points to make it a bonus action.
Yeah!
So I do that, and I teleport us up to the fucking ship.
What the fuck is Scatter? Wait, whoa, what the shit?
Scatter is like a mass dimension door, basically.
What?
It says air quivers around up to 5 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. I can see him. He's within 30 feet of me after I move 30 feet towards him. So locked in. And I can teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see within 120 feet. And I'm going to presume, probably, most likely, that the airship is within that if Troy can reach it. Is that wrong?
From the ground?
Blink would just have to be at a point where I'm 30 feet away and the airship is 120 feet.
So it's not 120 feet away from you. It's 220 feet away from him.
Yeah, from me.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get up to the airship. You can teleport Troy as well.
You could also warp them further away from us if you wanted.
Yeah, I have 3 more people I could do it on. I could warp them 120 feet away from me in the opposite direction if I wanted, I suppose.
Okay.
They had to make wisdom saving throws. Honestly, just the 3 right hands at this point. Fuck those guys. They move fast and they scare me.
Yeah, they're fucking scary.
That's such a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, and they had to beat a 16.
All right.
Dude, you're the GOAT, bro. You're the GOAT, dude.
That's huge. That's actually huge.
Actual MVP.
I wasn't sure if Scatter was going to be useful ever, and here it is coming clutch the second I get it.
Is this the 6th level spell you took?
Yeah, this is one of them.
I was really worried you were just about to die right here.
I was too, honestly. Actually, I was a little excited too because even if they did bring me down to 0 or less, I have a feature I haven't used yet that lets me survive.
All right, wisdom saving throws. First one is a 15.
That fails.
Second one is a...
First 2 are the ones near Troy.
Second one is an 18.
That passes.
Okay, so that one stays. Next one is the one that just opportunity attacked you. That one is 14.
So 2 of them go super fucking far away, like 2 turns of flying away from me.
Are we being like teleported on top of the airship or like through a window or like...
Maybe there's like a balcony, like, I don't know.
Think of it like a pirate ship, but with... Wait, is that how airships look?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
I was always imagining it like a pirate ship. So you guys teleport up to the top of the ship. And once you get up there, you see the little clocklings all running around manning the ship.
Are we still in initiative at this point, would you say?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'd probably call out for a medic, though, just like if I'm allowed to do that. I'd probably scurry over to him because I'm right next to him, basically, and be like, we need a medic!
The overseer would be next. You don't see anything happening over there as it's kind of out of your vision. Up next is Troy. Troy, I'm gonna need you to make that death save.
Okay, guys. D20. Beep. On a nat 20, right? Troy's back up, and on a nat 1, I think Troy's dead. That's a 15. That's a 15.
Thank God.
That's a success.
That's a pass. It's a pass.
Okay.
This is not how I thought this was gonna go at all.
That's my turn.
Events transpire, dude. Events transpire.
They sure do.
You're not dead yet. There's still time.
You guys don't really hear anything from the others, but you do hear what has happened out here. And you see a door bust open, and Troy's father, wearing normal clothes, very, very different from how you last saw him blink. He has a brown coat that kind of goes down to the floor and kind of drapes behind him, and just like dress clothes underneath. He's not wearing any of the crazy hats. If anything, his hair is kind of like grayed and disheveled. Kind of, you can see now that he's like almost balding in the front, and he just has these glasses and a little with like a little chain that holds him up, and he puts them up. What's happening out here?
Quick, it's Troy. He needs. Do you have a med kit or anything?
The deal must have gone poorly.
They attacked him instantly.
Damn it! Damn it! I'll do what I can. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, if you had to guess, like, what's your modifier on medicine checks?
I know nothing of medicine.
The man is dying, Blake.
Bro, imagine looking at your dying son and being like, damn, the deal must have gone bad.
Sorry, I think I came out wrong. I just meant that he knew something He knew you were attacked. That's all I was trying to say.
I got
I wasn't trying to say, damn, the deal.
More like, damn, my son.
I should have known they'd do this to him. What do I do?
Okay, you don't know anything of medicine. We need some fabric to cover these wounds and stop the bleeding.
All right.
Alcohol, we need to disinfect.
Anything, something.
Surely you have alcohol here. Come on, I mean, like, who doesn't have alcohol when you're traveling across the ocean?
Rushes out into the back. He's not really trained in medicine, but he's going to attempt to stabilize.
If Willy Wonka fucking kills me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I do have a decent medicine if you want to wait for me. Like, mine is +3, so...
Yours is +3? Yeah, he does not have that. So, like, it's... You want to tell him not to?
Yeah, like, can I just get him to, like, be a supporting role? Just, like, help me put pressure on these wounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he takes the help action, you get advantage, right? So.
Yeah, he can take... That makes sense. Yeah, sure. He just... If you're taking the lead on this, yeah, he'll do that.
Yeah, I get him to, like, put his hands over a particularly deep wound and, like, put pressure on it to try to slow the bleeding, while I, like, rip off some of my clothing and try to, like, tourniquet around, you know?
You try your best to, with the help of Troy's father, put pressure on these wounds, the bleeding, stop it as best you can. I would say at this point that brings us to top of the round with you, Blink. He needs a 10 or above.
Roll a 7 or higher.
Okay. Rolling.
And if he fails, it's a failure.
We're good. 18.
Big roll, big roll.
That's a success. Mark it down.
I dig through Troy's pockets. I'm looking at your inventory right now. Take out the dragon's piss and dump it over your wound.
So, Troy, even though you still have 0 HP,
Yeah.
you do remain unconscious.
Yep.
You are stabilized.
I'm stabilized? I only have 2 saves, 2 successes.
A successful medicine check stabilizes you.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
So you're not dying anymore.
You're not up, but you're not dying.
You're fucked up. You're fucked up as all hell.
Troy.
I hear them blink.
Troy.
They're calling to me.
Troy, are you okay?
Blink, it is still your turn. You just used your action to stabilize Troy. What are you doing now?
I look up to his father. I'm gonna say, I don't care which direction we go right now, but I need you to step on it so we can get away from those guys.
As fast as we can, of course. Which direction? Does it matter? You said it doesn't matter? Where are they? It matters.
Well, I guess they're technically in front of us because I teleported them that way, so maybe we
have to stop going
pop
this
it
way.
In reverse. We pop it in reverse.
Turn this bitch around.
Turn this bitch around. We're going back.
You said it doesn't matter. It matters in a tremendous
I'm
amount.
sorry, I'm a little panicked right now. I don't know if you've noticed that your son is in front of me and a little bit dying.
Rushes over. Clocklings to the helm! He rushes up. He starts trying to turn it. He's not going to be able to do that on this turn. At this point, you see in the distance the overseer kind of getting thrown. Actually, is there any reason they would know what direction you guys went? Or
No,
where you went?
unless they heard. There's no indication of where we went.
And they were teleported away. Some of them were teleported away.
They'd probably like maybe get a vibe once they saw like the ship turning.
Yeah, they could probably guess, but they wouldn't see it or know.
Yeah, let me roll something to see.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it, I guess. Could be like a big insight check kind of thing.
The ship turns around, and Blink, you look over the edge, and the overseer remains on the ground. It seems he's regrouping with his right hands, and you see as they begin a ritual in the entire area they're in darkens. Initiative is over. The ship turns around.
Pause. They begin a ritual?
The ship turns around.
Dog, what the fuck?
They begin moving in another direction, and Blink, on the cusp of unconsciousness, you see the tip of the mountain, that tower, and you see around it a sphere, or a ring, floating, a purple energy emanating.
We're just doing magic now, bro? What the fuck?
And with that, my friends,
That's not good.
our time together.
I can't wait to see what happens with WD and then because we don't write all this is. Go ahead and just end it.
Is up. All right, goodbye.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the end of the episode that I hope you enjoyed. Now I'm going to shout out and thank all of the members in our $50 tier over on the website and on Patreon. Starting with our website, though, jwishow.com. Thank you to Hintologist, Peza, or Pezza, Lord Pretzel, Grey Gaston, Twisted Jester, Domo, Moon's Alibi, Cornier Comet, Pillow, Jim Hiking Jacket, Silent Night, Spicy Squid Ink, Ghast Maker, Newt Beetle, background character, spelled a little weird, Xpookaloo, Swirly is a guest on JWI, Sarazaku, Cinnabunny03, Vernon is Burnin', you're burning. Pupper in space. Aw, get him out of there. Get that little pupper out of space. It's dark and lonely in there. There's nothing. It's vast. It's just vast space. Dark Soul. Cranky Martin. Cows. Sea Fresh. Crash Fox Zero. Insomnia Draws. Ara the King. Demo. Monkey Nut Butter 7. That's awesome. Elvish Cyborg. Bazozo. Pink Tucky. Awesome Man. Toony Looney. Blue Alien Fox. Wild James. Aaron Moment. Bebzon. Joy Key. Caffeine Connoisseur. Caffeine Connoisseur. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that. Branyan. Unstable Chaotic Cracker. Valpunk. The Jame. No. Castillo Jr. No way. Castillo Jr. You know who you are. Thanks so much. Some Fee, or some P Fay. It's Albert, Teeny Ghost, Stinky Man. Man, what happened to usernames that just rolled off the tongue? Cry says Sunny Stinks, like that one. Jason the Fricker, Joshua Mills, Pondering My Borb, Mutic, the Tired Eldritch Horror, I'm Rolling Cut, Narwhal Shellfish, Mario Craft 6000, Hibiscus, or Hibiscus, hi, Cadus Betis, the Luke Goblin, Jordan Darlin, Alistair Sussy, the Retrolyzer, Pine Tea, Jojo Jordan 123, Avi, E_E, Cronus 513, Vapor Slash, Mr. Mustelid or Mustelid, Dev the Dolphin, Jesus, Milo Mumbles, me and Anna. Let's fucking go. High five. Bah! All right, moving over to Patreon. We got Comfort Bubble, Gandhi Sharma, Spacious Broom 23, Ruiner, Just a Guy, Liam Osborne, Boxfish, Basic Blur, Ara the King again, Canonical JRWI Jesus, amen, Viper Hypnotic, Lucky Clover, I think that's how you're supposed to say that with interesting spelling, Al Major, Type 2, Diabetes, that's awesome if your name's like Ty or something. Anyways, Kingdom Games, Voyessence, Hayes Roper, I'm Just a Burb, Goose, Lightning Deathbringer, Lexi, Jesus again, Zenith Scythe, Soulbound, Agar Steeljaw, a legend, Lim Muncher, Morbius, Oliver Ollie, Aaron Moment, again, Alistair Susi, again, why do you do this? Constantinople. Then it goes into a language that I just don't speak. Thanks so much. You know exactly who you are. Aldrich, It's a Finna, Mr. C, Small Ass Vaccinator, and J Noel, Sif, the Joker, 028, The Game Hunter, It's C Fresh, again, Me Forever Mate, maybe again, I don't remember, Sarazaku, Charlie Darling Songbird, again, question mark, Eclipse 1680 Gaming, The Oval Lord, let's get it right, Quinn Gibson, Our Scimitar, Epic Chris, Leftover Rice, You Will Rue the Day, Burger, Jonathan Bleak, Luke Pierce, Thomas Pierce, Lemon Leviathan, Beebnus, Dapper, Bree Lee, Daxy Boy, O Kerberos, Floofy Boo, Beans, Cribwin, you've been here for so... Actually, I don't know if you've been here for so long. I think that's why I pronounced it wrong. Walfie, Pippin the Vagabond, Not a Furry, Femboy Gooner, crazy username, Sweet Cacti, Cows, fuck dude, I'm recovering, F-Bomb02, Amber Curry, Robert Gangwer, Shrimps is Bugs, Abby, Katie, and Elliot, Sahara Lester, Mr. Nacho, Sammy Bout the Second, Finrua, Mitchell Iverson, Boss Goat, Derpy Tricks, Zero Codex, Sandy 007, William Smith, Apple, Soul of a Pep, Big Man Christian, Blue Blin Blab, Elise the Washed Up Bard, you gotta lock in Elise, Zerberus, obligatory references, Chrysonacin, E, their name is just E, Jacob Martinez, Kirby Waffro, Gillian's biggest fan. Doubt it. It's me. I'm his biggest fan. The Godly King, Charm of the Bard, Kitsune, Nonzalato, Asteria Nix, George Benji, Jared WI Enjoyer, and Divinator. Woo! And I believe that's everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting us on our website and on Patreon, being in that $50 high roller tier, getting this shout out. We really appreciate you so much. I know what you're thinking. Damn Grizzly, yeah, hair's growing back out. It must be sitting in the DM seat again soon. It's true. It's true. Thanks for noticing. And thanks for watching the show. I'll see you later in the next episode, episode 26 of Wanderlust, which is my personal favorite episode. We've actually finished recording everything, and that one is my favorite. So look forward to it and enjoy. Bye-bye!